one question mark?
I believe the one was kept off this because we are basically live now. So hi everyone.
Oh yeah, cool.
Welcome back to
Hello.
this shit show.
Howdy.
Native.
Everyone's a little cursed today, so get ready for that. But let's go ahead and get rolling, I guess. So, last time you guys all met back up, and by met back up, I mean you all met for the first time. Some of you had met before, those of you that had been on the Wave Chaser for the last couple of months working with Three Rings. You had all met Cloves and Alex before. Omen, Talus, and Vera were new to the surviving party. And during your first day of meeting, you all talked, figured out that you were somewhat aligned in most cases, and decided that you were all gonna hop aboard the Wave Chaser as Three Earrings has still promised to take you guys to Jorhas, and you would go from there. During that day, you had a funeral for the party members that did not survive the Knoll attack. It was a very lovely moment, headed by the very lovely Vera, who was kind enough to take care of the whole ordeal. And with that, we are starting off with me dragging Dusk aside because I need to make a note to the viewers real quick. So, y'all keep being cursed in here. Alright, so Dusk, if you would remove your headset real quick.
Oh, okay. 1 second. I will do so.
Thank you. Alright, so for the note of you guys, I have a bad habit of putting out information that I realize is a little important for people on the sidelines to know. So I gave Asher some information regarding his patron. And I will go ahead and relay that to you guys because honestly it's more fun for you guys to know. So, as we are starting in the morning, during the night while Asher slept, he felt a familiar calling, waking up to find himself floating and surrounded by the dark sea. As his eyes tried to adjust, the shifting shadows made it hard to see anything until a bright yellow light forming a large, slitted yellow eye shone through the darkness. He had, of course, seen this before. He has been a follower of Ukutoa for a little while. Makes things interesting as this time he felt a very interesting elation from his patron, which he's not felt before. The great Leviathan then spoke to him saying, "Gone," which was then followed by a vision of a young woman that Asher's never met before. As viewers, we would recognize as Lexi, being torn apart and eaten by the gnolls. As the vision fades, Ukutoa was seen smiling, this very proud and just joyful grin. And as the endless row of teeth show, another flash appeared before Asher. There is a purple feather atop a small ship, and the camera kind of pans past the feather, going onto the ship, showing the figure of Cloves, who has a pouch upon her side, which in that pouch shines a bright silver light, which we see the pouch closing. And though we don't quite see what it is, Ukutoa then says, "Follow, learn, reclaim." The vision lingers on the bag Clove is carrying before fading away, the yellow eyes peering at Asher with that grin ever present before he wakes up. And so, you guys are pretty much all caught up now. I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys that information because, well, it's fun to know that he's a follower of Ukutoa. So anyway, onwards!
Hope that they torture me in new ways each. I want to be surprised,
Alright.
you know. I never want to get into a routine with it.
We're doing a routine?
Talking about something else, don't worry.
Yeah.
Delightful.
Torture
then.
internally.
Dusk, I assume you're back?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. All right, so we are starting off the actual session at the following day after the funeral.
Before the day would pass, Vera would like to, probably following the funeral, pull Cloves aside.
Okay.
And or they'd go over and ask her if she wants to take a walk and talk for a bit. Cloves.
She would say yes.
All right. So, they would basically, it would just be right after the funeral. So, they would ask, so, Cloves, do you have anywhere in mind that we should walk to, or are you fine just showing me around the city a bit?
I don't know. I haven't been here very long, so I don't really know much about it, to be honest.
That's fair. I wanted to check in with you. I had a chance to talk to Alex earlier, but I didn't get a good chance to meet you. So I know that we're still sort of strangers, so I wanted to come up first and introduce myself. Hello, my name is Vera. And they'll hold out a hand for you to shake.
Shakes it.
So, I wanted to also apologize about your friends. I know it's hard to go through this. It's something that I am quite familiar with. I've seen it a lot, and so I like to try to check in with those who are still around. And I wanted to let you know that even if you feel as if you weren't there for them in their time of need, you were. I can personally tell you and ensure you that they were able to pass on. And I doubt that that would have been able to happen if it weren't for the devotion that comes from you and the little one.
Thank you. That is very kind of you to say, and that helps a bit, I suppose. But the best way I can honor them, I think, is by continuing the mission. So that is what I intend to do.
Vero kind of squint a little bit at that. And well, I'm not gonna pry, but can I ask what this mission might have been?
We want to go to Jorhas.
Oh, okay. I did agree to move you guys through the Empire, and well, I didn't expect you guys to be going to the final destination to be Jorhas, but if that's the deal, then so be it.
Yep. We kind of didn't know what we were doing and floundering, so at least we still have a way.
Can I
Or at
ask?
least I do, and Alex.
May I ask why you were headed to Jorhas, or is that top secret?
It is a little bit private, sorry.
Understandable.
I know I just met you, so yes.
No, that's completely fine. I was actually a little surprised earlier. Your friend Alex, though he just met me, he was very keen to speak about a lot of things.
Well, you see, Alex and I are not the greatest people of you know what? I'm not going to continue that sentence.
No, that's completely understandable. But I'm glad that you're doing okay, better. If there's anything else I can do for you, if you need any assistance with grieving and, moving through this sort of transitional period in your life, then I'm here to help. I assure you of that.
Thank you. It will be nice to have someone to talk to on the long journey overseas. So that is
Understandable.
Very kind of you.
You're welcome. Well, if that will be all, I have to go speak to my retainers for a bit and update them on what we'll be doing. But I think I'll see you on the ship.
Close looks like she wants to ask about them, but doesn't and leaves.
Well then. And Vera will turn around and head to the retainers.
Close heads
Okay.
back to the inn and goes to bed.
Yeah, any more conversations before the evening ends?
No, Alex goes to sleep.
Yeah, not a big one. We don't have to do anything with it, but Meadows would just catch Asher on the way back to the ship and just give him a quick summary of what he overheard on the stairs.
All right, wicked.
Okay.
All
right.
I do have a question. So, I know Captain Three Rings told us to watch over the party crew. Does that include at the inn as well?
If you had gone to ask her, she would have told you you could just stay on the ship unless you just really want to sleep in the inn.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Then I will go back to the ship.
Okay.
Making sure.
All right. And Talus, you wanted to speak to Three Rings? Good God, man! What
Oh,
is off
boy.
the top of your
Right.
mind?
What a
That
mess.
was
Sounded
nice.
like a yes to me.
R.I.P. headphone users.
Yeah.
Are you with us? Did you die? Uh-oh.
Well, he
Might have died.
I'm good.
There we go.
Oh, nope.
Okay, so you were gonna go talk to Three Rings.
Yes.
Alright, so I assume you follow her after the funeral?
I would have headed straight to the ship.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't have thought she was at the funeral, so.
I see. Well, when you got to the ship, there is a half-orc man there who would kind of looking and say, what's your business?
I'm going to be accompanying a group on this ship. After they land, I'll be guiding them through the dynasty.
Kind of just stares at you for a few seconds and goes, you speak to the captain already, or is that what you're here for?
I've spoken with this group. I've not spoken with the captain yet.
Well, she's currently paying respects to lost crewmate, so you want to just like sit over there until she gets back?
I can do that.
Right. Kind of gives you a little bit of a funny look, but he kind of just shakes his head and goes back to what he was doing. I'll go ahead and show this fella because I've been meaning to reveal his art anyways. Ah, wait, go back.
Huzzah!
Ooh. What a
Nice.
man.
Ah,
Good old Grog.
God, yeah.
Yep, most of y'all would know him. Talus, you do not. He did not give his name, but
Yeah.
yep. Any case, you wait there for probably a good 10 minutes or so before you see a tabaxi coming towards the ship. And as she climbs the plank, she'll kind of stop and look and say, "Evening, is there something I could help you with?"
Yes, I was meaning to speak with you about possibly accompanying you on this ship. I know where you go, and I'm planning on guiding this group through the dynasty.
Do you know where we're going?
Yes.
No. How do you know where we're going?
Oh, how? Well, I was ordered here by members of the dynasty.
Is that so?
Yes. I know what they're carrying, so.
Do you know what they're carrying?
Yes, I know what they're carrying.
She'll kind of look around and just motion for you to follow. And she'll lead you into the captain's quarters if you follow.
I will follow.
Once you're in, she'll kind of shut the door, and then she'll look at you and say, "So, what is it that you're carrying? So I know that we're on the same page."
A very important item to the dynasty,
Hmm.
and they want to make sure it gets there safe.
Right. Very important item to the dynasty. She kind of says that to herself. She walks towards her desk and grabs a half-full bottle of what looks like rum, pulls a cork and pours 2 glasses. She'll offer one out to you.
I'm fine.
Ah, well, more for me then. So, she kind of leans back on her desk with the glass in hand. Ah, so, you're taking them through the dynasty?
Yes.
Right, so... Who was it that called me here? Do you know?
Kind of. I only spoke with them recently.
Do you have a name? I assume that with all this secrecy, with these very important items, that
I spoke with one Alex.
right, the scraggly head boy. I don't know him.
Yep. I also spoke with a half-orc. I think her name was Clarence.
Aye. Right. Well, since you're carrying such an important item, see, the problem is that I still need to get paid because I lost out
That's
on
fine.
quite a payment with some recent events. And when she says that, she like pauses, to take a drink. So
That's fine. I can make sure you get paid plenty.
500 gold.
500? I can do
Aye.
it.
You able to pay?
I've got to make sure I get everything else I need before I can dedicate my payment run at this moment. But I will make sure you get paid.
I will be at the storm in the morning tomorrow. If you bring me the gold, then you can come along.
Alright.
Right then. She takes another drink and then puts the glass down, picks up the one that she filled up for you. Right, so, is there anything else I can do for you?
Not at the moment, no.
Right then, I will see you in the morning.
In the morning.
And as you walk out, you see her. She walks out with you and kind of waves you off the plank before walking over to the deck below.
Alright.
So between you and me, are you going to where you were before?
Yeah.
Okay. Meadows and Asher.
Yes.
Yes.
After the funeral, you were heading back to the ship where you were having that conversation?
Yeah, we'd probably just briefly talk on the way to the ship and then head in.
Okay. So, you see Talus walking off the port, and then you head to the ship. You see 3 rings with a glass of rum walking out from the second deck with Grog behind her. He sees you two and goes, "Oh, good, good timing. I knew to follow the one that just left."
Asher turns around and just starts following.
Yeah,
Turn out to
he'll
be seen.
give a little nod and follow suit.
Sticks
There
his
you
arm
go.
up and gives a thumb up.
You could hear her chugging the glass as you are turning and leaving.
Yep.
What do you think that's about?
Well, he was a bit of a interesting one. He's probably up to something.
Well, yeah, he's the one you said was talking about a package.
Yes. Something evidently important. Maybe he's on his way to go check on it.
Well, let's find out.
Alright.
We will follow him.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to need the two of you to make stealth checks, and Talus, if you would roll me a perception check.
You know what? I'm gonna do, I think, 2 things here to help us out here. Let me double check to make sure it's not. Yeah. All right. So I am going to, because, want this to work. I am going to bless both of us. Oh wait, no, it only lasts for a minute. Never mind. Not gonna do that. Just gonna give myself blessing of the trickster
Okay.
and
Right.
guidance. So,
I
yeah.
accidentally GM'd rolled that, so.
Yep. So I have your roll.
Click this. Wait. That and. Wow.
I was going to take the average, and then that happened.
Yikes.
So Talus, as you are going about your business, you're heading towards the general store, which in town is the Ebonhorn Emporium. You're heading that way when you hear this horrible commotion happening behind you, and you turn around and you see Meadows tripping over a cart that had been, not a cart, a crate that had been left in the street, and just goes tumbling.
Can I attempt to make it so he doesn't see me by by using Cloak of Shadows and just disappearing before he turns around? He'll still hear me, but he won't see me.
His perception was an 18. He rolled very well.
Okay, that's fine then.
I would say yes, but he rolled very well.
That's fine. Wow, that was.
I will say that Asher, you are not spotted just yet, but that fucking Meadows just got his cover completely blown.
Yes, I just sat down behind the crate.
I guess I'll walk over and help him up.
Thank you. Really think people should clean up around here as he dusts himself off.
Right. Well, you're from Three Earrings ship, right?
Sort of. I will be part of the crew when they leave.
All right. I've got a few things to pick up before I can deal with anything. So.
All right. Do you need help with anything? Might as well.
I should have it.
All right.
God. Plenty.
Well, apologies for interrupting. I, like I said, didn't realize. Have a wonderful evening.
You too.
And I'm going to walk up to the next street in the direction he was heading and turn left and go that way.
Okay.
I will continue pursuing.
All right. So Meadows is off the case for the moment. Talus, you continue on your way, I assume?
Yes.
All right. So into the Ebonhorn Emporium. Do you get anything there in particular?
I'll just pick up some rations.
All right. 5 silver apiece.
Can I see what he's buying, or?
What's your passive perception? 13? Yeah, you can see that he's just getting some pretty basic stuff, just some rations. Seems he wants to have his own food for when he gets on the ship.
All right.
All right, so you purchase that, easy enough. Anywhere else?
Not really.
Okay, so just heading back to the eye.
I message you exactly what I'm doing.
Okay. Alright, so, why don't you go ahead and make me a stealth check while, Asher, you make me a perception. All right, and Asher, go ahead and roll me another stealth.
Another stealth. All right.
And Talus, perception. Ooh. Roll goes to defender. So, you wander about a while, just taking in the town as you've been there for a couple of days, but hadn't really gotten really sightseeing. Though it's getting late, sun hasn't quite set yet. Though that doesn't normally bother you. You do feel as though you are being watched.
I think I'm just gonna go invisible by casting invisibility.
Ah, okay.
Damn it,
You
got
do
nothing
that.
against this.
So Asher, you see him disappear from sight, and so go ahead and roll a stealth with advantage, Talus, and Asher perception with disadvantage.
All right. Oof.
Since it is late, but not late enough that everyone has gone home yet, you are fairly certain that you have lost him in the crowd.
All right. Well, you know where I'm going after a
I do
short
indeed.
little bit of wandering.
Okay. I will message you. Asher, is there anything that you're gonna try to do in the time that you realize that he's gone?
I'd probably just continue looking for him, and if I can't find him, I'd probably head back and let Three Earrings know that we lost him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me one more perception at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. All right. Do.
Try as you might, unfortunately, with that little trick that he pulled, you're fairly certain you're gonna have a hard time finding him.
All right, then I head back to Three Earrings.
I would have gone back and just been kind of waiting at the edge of the docks to hear something. So.
Okay. So the two of you head back. Three Earrings is she's in her cabin, just sort of pacing a little bit. She looks concerned, and as you two enter, she kind of looks up and says, "Well,
I lost him.
damn. There's something going on here, and I don't like it."
What exactly did something happen?
There's just something that he said that made me concerned that we're taking on a bit more than I thought originally, and the two of you know already what we're taking on, considering the last time he brought some of these people onto the ship.
Meadows will give a look to Asher, kind of like, should I say it?
Asher will nod.
Yeah. He will run a hand through his hair, and he's going to say, back at the inn, I did overhear him talking to Alex and Cloves, talking about some sort of a package that it sounded like Cloves had, something they're trying to deliver to the dynasty.
She nods.
Not sure what exactly, but it, sounds important, and it was important enough to get some sort of magic cast on Asher when he tried to follow.
I think I know what it might be, and if it is what I think it is, I don't know what exactly we'll need to do.
We could ask Alex or Cloves about it and tell them that you have concerns, and I imagine that they trust you well enough, and see if they'll tell you or us. Or we could attempt, I'm not sure what we'd be looking for, but just try and find whatever it is.
Well, I need to think on this. I don't know exactly what this is, but I need to think. Give me till the morning. Come. We need to go gather up the rest of them anyway. We'll need to go to the eye. So we'll go meet them. We'll meet them in the tavern, and hopefully I'll tell the two of you what to expect from before then.
All
All
right.
right.
Thank you again for at least trying to keep an eye on that one, and whenever he's on this ship, keep an even closer one.
You got
Right.
it.
Right. Good night.
Good night. Sleep well,
Good night.
Captain.
Should nod to the two of you.
On the way out, Asher will look to Meadows and go, "You really tripped over a fucking crate, didn't you?"
He's gonna just.
It was right there.
It was dark. I was looking ahead. I wasn't looking down.
Well, maybe you should watch where you're going. I'm just saying.
All right. I snuck up the stairs and followed them. I hid as they walked past me. I'm owed one.
All right, fair. I'll allow it. All
right. We'll head off to bed.
Alright, so with that, the night will come to a close without any particular instances. In the morning, one moment.
Okay. I would like to speak with Meadows in the morning.
Okay. Easy enough to find. Midgard, did you stay at the tavern or are you on the ship?
Oh no, I'm on the ship.
Okay. So as today is the day that they expect to leave, you see Claire. You see Grog, Claire, Haley, and Kiru going to work, starting to get the ship prepared. Since being there, the three of you know that Claire has been trying to stay under the deck as she stands out a lot, and you've all been trying to keep a low profile. She's doing what work she can. So, Asher, Meadows.
You, me, murder, now, and then I make my way up to the crow's nest.
Yep, I will follow.
I will do a perception check to make sure no one is following us up the crow's nest and no one's over listening.
Go ahead.
I will also do it.
Midgard, you probably go ahead.
I mean, the morning routine, his usual morning routine would probably he'd be on the top deck, probably in the rigging, actually making sure everything's ready to go for the sailing. And I don't know if he'd be up in the crow's nest right now, but sometimes he goes up there. So
I'd say you're still just working on the rigging itself. Okay. So you would at least see them heading up to the crow's nest.
Is this something they do regularly?
When we're having private conversations, yes.
Yeah.
Then I mind my business.
Fair enough. All right. So
Meadows would offer, if it's important enough, I can try and cast silence and block the path up. Don't know how effective it'll be, but
Asher, you know that Midgard is aware that the two of you have your private conversations up there and seems to just be going about his business, and no one else is paying any attention. Everyone's pretty much busy doing their jobs.
Asher will just kind of shake his head then and say, "No."
All right. What is it?
Remember those dreams I used to have when we were younger?
Of course.
Well, I had another one of those last night. Whatever that package is, it's really important, apparently.
All right.
So, follow, learn, and reclaim. That's what it told me.
Okay. Huh. So, sounds like we should keep a very close eye on our guests. and see what we can find out about this package. Any idea what it is?
No. There was the feather above the ship, and then a light was flashing down onto it. I couldn't see what was in, but it's got to be something.
Sounds like we're gonna need to make friends then. See if they'll share what it is. There's always the fallback, but
who did the most talking the other day?
Well,
Was it the
Midgard was the
scraggly
one following. Yeah, Midgard was the one following Cloves, but Alex was pretty chatty.
Right, well, let's cozy up to him. Maybe he'll tell us more about what's going on.
All right.
Midgard!
Yes, Captain.
I need you to come along, but do you know where Asher and the Meadows are? They need to come as well.
Crow's Nest. Doing private talk.
She looks all the way up at the crow's nest.
Did we hear her shout that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well then in that case, Asher will cast, he will jump off the end of the crow's nest and cast Levitate on himself, and then just slowly descend.
She's got her arms crossed, is just watching you descend, and as you kind of just touch the ground, she goes, "Bloody show off."
I was about to say the same thing.
As Meadows is coming down, show off.
Show off.
I'll just wink and bow.
And she'll look at the three of you once you've all gathered and says, "Right, so we're gonna go pick up our new passengers. I still need to talk to the one that has the, what do you say, they were bodyguards?"
Yes. Very
Seem
odd
like.
mask-wearing people.
Right, I still need to talk to that one, but probably will work that out easy enough, especially if they have the coin. Kind of need it, but and she looks at you, Meadows and Asher, and says, "I'm still not entirely sure what it is that set me off last night, but still keep an eye out, will you?"
Of course.
Is Optimus Captain?
Say that again. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Is aught amiss, Captain?
There's something about new passengers that sets me a little bit on ends, but just keep an eye on them, and hopefully I'm wrong about what I'm thinking.
Very well. And out of character, real quick, just so that I understand what Midgard knows. Does Midgard know about the dynasty thing and what they're talking about, or is he like left in the dark completely?
You would know that everyone on the ship knows that you're heading to Xhorhas.
Okay.
No one knows why,
Okay.
other than Three Earrings got a call from Duncan and was asked to come here and negotiate.
I see. Okay. So I do know we're going to Xhorhas, though. Okay.
Yes, you do know
Making
that
sure.
much, but everyone's been trying to keep that a secret, or at least not telling everyone, which is part of the reason why she was sent off. Anyways.
Fair enough. I'm just making sure. All right.
Right.
Well-
So. Good.
Well, I suppose we should get moving then.
Aye, long day ahead. Let's go. With that, we will pan over to the inn where everyone else is staying, unless I am told otherwise. Everyone up and at 'em?
Yep.
Yeah, Alex just woke up and started basically getting everything ready, filling his bags, his bag. Goes downstairs to have breakfast.
Vera,
Oh yeah, Torque and Neza would be cooking up breakfast as usual.
Vera will wave to Alex as he comes down. They're wearing a huge ass wizard hat now on top of the clothes that they were wearing the other day. And they'll kind of wave to you, Alex, and so will their retainers.
Okay. Alex will give him a half-hearted smile and join them.
Well,
Cloves. Oh,
go on.
Cloves got a long rest. She doesn't look it.
That sounds accurate.
Yeah. Alex
Uh,
probably has bags under his eyes as well.
But
If-
before Vera and Alex, you two talk. Omen and Talus, are you downstairs as well?
Yeah. Omen would have been downstairs as early as he could be,
Okay.
keeping the military shift still.
Fair. That's fair. And Talus?
I'll probably be downstairs getting a few glasses of water.
Fair enough. Alright then, so Vera, Alex.
Vera waved to both Alex and Cloves, and kind of waved them over if they want to take a seat.
Cloves
Morning.
will walk over.
Good morning to you as well. So today is the day that we're going on to the ship, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I believe so, yes.
okay. It seems as if I have some business I need to take care of today. Some people I need to talk to, one of which being the captain of said ship, so I'm not, showing up randomly. But if there's anything that you two need me for today, just tell me. Around. Ask me or ask any of my friends here.
Ah,
And right, you guys should be accustomed to each other. So, everybody, say hi to Cloves and Alex, and Vera will sort of wave for them all to say hi, and they all will.
hello?
Fairly
Hi.
collectively, they all just go, hello.
Oh,
Hi.
All right, you guys don't have to be
So-
so creepy about it.
Are they like your servants, bodyguards?
Friends, bodyguards, but friends.
Okay.
They've
I
followed me
love your
around for a while.
names.
Right? Do you all want to introduce yourselves to each other, to them, and I will send all of.
Please do. Please send me their names. These are your
Alright.
characters.
Yep. They will actually. I'll just go ahead and one by one, they will each introduce themselves. The two carrying the bows will introduce themselves as Kimura and or Ryota and Kagura. And the ones with the swords will introduce themselves as Cho and Eiko.
Okay. Well, it's good to meet you.
They'll look back and say, "Good to meet you as well." Well, I think I might need to get going to go check on, some of my business. But is there
As you
anything
say
you-
that, the door of the inn gets thrown open and Three Earrings comes walking in with her procession.
or the business will come to me. And Vera will turn around and wave over.
She'll walk over with a smile and say, morning! So you the other ones that I'm expecting to come aboard?
Yes, this is us.
She looks at the four adjutants and goes, right, so we're going to need to talk about that. So, that's not where we can talk in private?
I mean, I have my room.
Perfect. Shall we?
All right. Mind if I have them wait outside the door?
I suppose. Asher, Meadows, Midgard, you three can grab some breakfast. Well, it shouldn't be too long.
Very
All
well,
right.
Captain.
2 ales.
Torque goes, yeah. Starts already like pouring mugs. saw the four of you walking in, just like rolled his eyes and just started filling mugs. All right, so Vera, is this a conversation you'd like to have in private?
Yep.
Alrighty. All right, Dusk, you know the procedure.
Yup.
Thank you very much. All right, so Three Earrings will walk with you and the adjutants up to your room. We'll head inside once you open the door and look at you and say, So that you know, I don't think that you've been to the ship, but it's rather small. I was not expecting this many people to be needed to come along. So your friends there's not going to be a lot of room for them.
They don't mind. I mean, we typically move around fairly easily. We are all elves, so we don't need any bedding. So, yeah,
You do need food, and I don't have the supplies for that right now.
I have that covered.
She kind of stops and looks at you and goes, how?
I can make food for them.
Really?
Yeah.
She kind of stares at you very curiously. Roll me a deception check. You can whisper it to me.
All right. 2G. Deception.
All right. So for those of you watching, Vera has rolled an 18. So, Thurian's still staring at you. Still seems a little off-put by this whole thing. Goes, right, but what's the deal? They move in unison, and they're a little. I've seen military, but this is a little much.
They all, we're just all very close.
You're very close.
Yes.
Ha.
I basically have lived my entire life with them. So we all have grown in sort of, you know, they're basically family to me. I grew up with them, and we all sort of trained each other, and so we all moved together.
They don't talk.
They barely ever do, but they're a little shy.
A little shy. Around you, and you call them family?
Yep.
Still just looking at you very oddly. So, what's your purpose with coming along with this group anyway? I don't recognize you as one of the ones that came aboard the ship before.
Well, in all honesty, this was kind of an unexpected idea. I'd made a deal with one of the past ones who used to accompany them. I was to help them make their way. I was originally going to be the one that would help them make their way to Jorhas. However, they sort of changed the idea of transportation. And so I came to check it out, learned that they were going to go through here, and well, I was still technically on the clock, so might as well help them out anyway.
Who was your contact before, and who sent you?
Duncan. He's the one who sent for me.
Who sent for you?
Mm-hmm.
Spoke to you directly?
Basically, yeah.
Basically.
Vera will show, kind of flash the stone ascending.
It never used the stones. I would know, that's how he contacted me. I'd never had the stone.
He had one for me.
Strange, would have thought that, would have brought up that someone else was supposed to be coming along. You'll have to forgive me that some of the other companions have already put me a little on edge, so that's why I'm asking questions.
Fully understandable. I think I will try my best to just be a bit of a rather than be a hindrance or a stressful person to have around. I like to try to help wherever I can.
Well, if you want to come aboard the ship, you're going to have to help me with a bit of coin. I promise passage to all the way to Jorhas for 500 gold for each person, which is a friendly deal considering the sort of passage that will be taken.
500.
I don't assume that you have that sort of money.
I wish I did.
Well, if your friends are as you say, then perhaps you should talk to them.
We don't.
I'm already letting one person aboard that I don't like, that I already don't have good feelings about, so if I want to work something out.
Do you have any wizards aboard the ship?
Aboard the ship? No. One is coming aboard. You have already met him.
Well, I am one myself, and Vera will kind of pull out their spellbook and show it for a moment. So I do have a bit of the arcane powers, so I can offer you basically any of my pet talents that come with that.
She doesn't seem terribly impressed. They're not wizards, but some of the ones that are brought down there, they have abilities of their own. You're going to have to work out the money.
Right. Well, I will try to see how to do that.
Right then, so I'll give you about an hour to sort this thing out, considering that we're supposed to be leaving now, but an hour seems like fair enough to work out what this is, and hopefully it won't take that long.
May I ask a question first?
Go ahead.
The other two that you bring along with you, what did they do to pay off the debts, if not pay money?
One of them is supposed to have money for me that I'll be gathering as soon as we head downstairs. The other one has military experience, and considering that I lost my muscle, I using him to make sure that he can keep my crew safe as the one that I lost in.
I mean, we do specialize in being a bit of bodyguards, so...
Well,
if,
I'm quite frankly being very generous and not charging you for your bodyguards.
Fair. Okay.
She gives you a smile and says, "An hour should be enough."
Yes. Could we do half before and half after?
Very well.
Right then. They will hold out their hand to shake 3 earrings.
All right. And she will shake your hand as well. Still with that smile and says, "Right then, so, shall we? I actually do want breakfast."
No, yeah, it's good here.
Right then. And you two will head downstairs. I will let Dust know that we're done.
All right.
And we will go back to the rest. Have fun!
All right, awesome.
Like,
All right.
something to happen. So,
So,
I have
about
received
5 minutes later, 3 earrings comes walking back downstairs with Vera, all of their bodyguards, and 3 earrings just goes to the bar, sits down, and orders some breakfast.
We'll go over to Alex.
Why the voice? Why the voice like that? You're scaring
And
me.
they will kind of chuckle as they laugh and place a hand on Alex's shoulder, then get close to Alex's ear and go, "I need money."
Okay.
She wants 500 gold to pay for me to be able to pay. At least 250 now. I will owe you.
I mean, did you try to negotiate or anything?
I did.
can Cloves hear this?
Yeah, Cloves and Alex can both probably hear this.
I mean, sure, I'll lend you some money.
I will owe you as well, but I'm hoping to be able to pay that off by accompanying you guys even after you're off the ship.
Sure, I guess.
You want
Alright.
to?
No, I will. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
She looks concerned about that fact.
Going to lean over to 3 earrings and just, everything all right, Captain?
I'll be waiting a little bit to see if that one's able to come up with the dues. And speaking of which, kind of looks around. Talus, I assume you're sitting in the tavern area?
I'm gonna walk over and I'm going to hand her my 500 gold.
Ah, good timing, thank you. And she will take the gold, the pouch, and just set it in front of her and says, "Welcome aboard."
Well, here you go. I hand Vera 250 gold.
All right. And Vera will go, "Thank you." Pat Alex on the head twice, then stand up, kind of
Okay.
put that confident expression on, and then walk over to, or hand the gold over to one of their retainers, who will walk over and pass the gold to 3 earrings, saying, "Here's the gold as Vera promised."
Ah, that was fast, thank you. And she'll take the gold and kind of nod and say, "Well, that's That type of fastest a lot. I gave that one an hour. So, well, everyone enjoy your breakfast, and then we'll be heading back to the ship.
Asher kind of like puts his head on the bar in defeat after seeing both of them hand over bags of gold.
Yeah. Meadows is going to nudge Asher with his elbow. Hey, how much gold you got?
Hold on, let me check. Enough? Why?
Well, I could use diamonds, and I need some money for it.
How much?
Ideally, about 260.
Well,
Are you
he's
saying this
150.
loud enough for Three Rings to hear? I assume you're at the bar.
I'm sitting next to him. I'm leaned over talking to Meadows, or not Meadows. I'm talking to Asher, but I'm not like being absurdly quiet. I'm not whispering.
Okay. Then you just hear a plop as the bag that was handed from the adjutant to Three Rings is set in front of you.
Thank you, Captain.
I assume this is for something that could benefit all of us.
Yes, it'll help me if someone dies.
Then take this, and you'll have to make up for whatever else is left, but take it.
Thank you.
I think we could use a few hookahs.
She kind of leans over just slightly to look past Meadows to stare at you. Is
Meadows
that
puts his
so?
hands up like I'm innocent.
Yeah, no, she's looking directly at Asher. Like, is that so?
I mean, it's just a suggestion.
Well, considering your little shows this morning, I'm sure you can make do.
And he hangs his head in defeat once more.
Yeah.
I was gonna get up and walk out of the bar. The inn, sorry. And he's gonna go to wherever he can buy some ink. Magical ink.
Yeah, there's a there is a simple magic shop around that you'd be able to go to. Is the clever aspect. Remind me, were you there when Duncan went there? No, that was
No.
That's right. Okay, so you walk in and you see a silver-scaled dragonborn, currently just kind of looking through the stock. It's early. She kind of looks over and says, "Oh, good morning. Welcome to the clever aspect. Something I can get for you?"
Morning. I'm looking for some ink. Something that I can use for copying spells, please.
This should be on the third shelf to your right there.
Ah, thank you. And I'll go and get myself 6. Like enough for 6. Oh, okay, what am I buying here?
50 gold a level, I believe.
50 gold
50
level.
gold a level. Let's say 6 times 5, that's 36. So 360 gold is, I would say. 300 gold, sorry.
Okay, if you got the gold, mark it off.
Uh-huh.
The shopkeep will kind of set it up in a little crate that would be slightly padded enough to protect your ink, and we'll look and say, you're one of the ones that was with the group that came in not so long ago, right? The one that's been staying at the Eye.
Yeah, I was.
I hate to ask, but did something happen? I've noticed that there's not been that many of you lately.
Well, yeah, something bad happened. I guess you can imagine.
She slowly nods and says, "Oh, right. Sorry, and I'm sorry for asking. I just
That's all
there
right.
was someone there I was supposed to be working with, and sounds like that won't be the case anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm sorry for your loss."
Yeah, thank you. That's all right.
Right,
Oh.
sorry. So, take this. Should be protected enough. It shouldn't. And if you run around, should be nice and protected. And if there's nothing else I can get for you, have a good day, sir.
No, I think that's it. Thank you very much, and have a good day yourself.
She'll kind of bow her head and kind of walk off towards the back room of the shop.
Yeah. And before heading back, Alex is gonna go visit Kellyanne before leaving.
Okay. Still at the platinum scale, the Church of Bahamut. You see Wuldir there, as he always is. Early in the morning, he'll kind of look at you as you come and says, "Morning."
Hi. I'm here to see my friend.
Right. I don't know her current condition last night. She seemed a little more responsive than how she was when she came in, but I haven't heard her speak yet. I don't know what you'll find.
May I?
By all means.
Thank you. And we'll walk in.
All right.
Knock knock.
Killian would
Guess who it is?
Killian will open the door and kind of look
Oh,
at Alex
Sophia.
blankly.
Hey, how you feeling?
She just won't say anything and will turn around and walk to the other side of the room where her where some of her stuff is, and go through until she finds specifically she's gonna pull out the sword or the rapier that she was making for Alex, as well as the I believe blood rage potions and the cure that he gave her and she never gave back.
Okay.
Oh,
And
the potions.
she
And
just won't say anything or really react as she comes back over and holds them up to you, Alex.
The sword's for me? You actually made it?
She'll nod, and you can see that the sword basically it's a rapier, that the sort of guard of it is in a sort of cone shape, as some are, and it has sort of motifs of a clock, where like the parts of the guard are segmented off into hours, and there actually is a minute and or a minute and second hand that are moving around the clock. They might be on correctly. There's a minute and hour hand that are moving around, but they might be on correctly. They might not be. It might just be for show. But it is a sort of clockwork rapier.
It's beautiful. I wouldn't trust anyone to make me a sword besides you. So thank you. He kneels down and takes her in his arms.
They'll hug him.
Ah.
Well, I came to see you and also say goodbye as we will be leaving today.
She'll kind of walk over to where her shield is and tap it. And again, the text will appear on it that says, goodbye, and please stay safe.
I will. You know, I always am.
She'll tap it again. And it won't change. It still just says goodbye and stay safe.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to visit as much as I can, check up on you, and I hope you get better.
She'll nod and then hug him again.
Goodbye, you little piece of shit. I'm gonna miss you.
And then she'll just kind of turn around and head back over and hop on the bed and wave him goodbye.
He's gonna walk out the door and give one last glance back before closing it.
She's not looking towards the door. She's just kind of looking off into space, and there are tears in her eyes.
Okay. So with that, Alex, you're heading back to the eye?
I have one last stop, but it doesn't have to be like unless someone else wants to do something, can just text you what I want to do.
Sure. Yeah. So I'm sure other people got some business.
Yeah, I don't want to take too much time.
Meadows.
Basically, I'm just going to Marvac, and I'm copying the sigils from his teleportation circle, so that whenever I learn the spell, I can teleport to that location.
Okay. Yeah, he would let you do that. He would also give you gauntlets that say he would tell you that they're from Killian, that they were supposed to go to Cloves, and Clove never came back for them. So if you could get them back to her.
Sure. Oh, thank you.
That is what she was going to do.
Well, sorry.
That'll be fun when you go there.
But
Oh, we'll
yes.
see that you show up at the same time as Alex is
Okay.
copying the sigil.
All right.
Okay.
So in that case, as Marvak's kind of watching Alex kind of go over the sigil and saying, "No, the lines aren't supposed to be there. No, that's wrong.
I mean, this just seems more practical, right?
It's not supposed to be practical. It's supposed to be art."
Fine. It's just scribbling and then redoing it.
He just kind of nods. Oh,
Fact,
morning,
are you
Club.
in here? Oh, hello.
Did you come for the thing that Gillian wanted to give you?
And I also wanted to say goodbye to our friends.
Oh, well, I'm glad you did. I assume since you're heading on a ship that I'm going to need to take a pancake for you for a while.
Ah,
She looks very torn.
You would know from your previous experience on the Wave Chaser that it cannot handle a horse. She would be very uncomfortable.
fortunately, I can't take her with me. So, if you would watch over her, then yes.
I will do so. Don't worry. She's feeling comfortable around here, and I'll make sure she gets plenty of exercise.
Thank you.
But let's go ahead and get those gauntlets to you. If you'll follow me, and he'll lead you to his office. But before that, looking back at Alex's notes, and we'll just point to a line and say no, and then walk away.
Oh, God.
She will follow to office.
Yep, he will give you the gauntlets. They've been described before from Killian as the gauntlets of Ogre Power.
She will put them on.
Very curious design, but definitely Killian's work. So hopefully we'll be able to continue to keep an eye on her while she's here.
Note for Cloves.
Do they need to be added
Yeah,
in?
they have to. You have to attune to them, and currently you would not be able to fit your hands in them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So not only that, but there are these little sort of what look like beads. Killian would have put like an instruction manual inside. Basically, the beads, or they're more like pins. They'd be instructions to basically spend some time to attach them to where your spine is. And then do some. This is basically how the attuning process. But attach the pins to where your spine is. Do some stretches so that the gauntlets know the full range of your motion of your body, so they don't break your body from overexerting it. And then on top of that, they would be called by her the gauntlets of Dragon Might. And on one gauntlet is unfortunately what used to be a depiction of the old party, which is now sort of scratched out by claw marks. And on the other gauntlet is a sort of depiction of Killian's family in Bahamut. So yeah.
She will find this, read it, squint at it because Killian probably has awful handwriting.
No, she has great handwriting.
All right. And we'll take note of that.
All right.
Okay. So with that, I assume the two of you have finished your business at the Emporium.
Yep.
Marvac would walk the two of you out, and before letting you two go, he will look at your notes one more time out and say, "See, that's much better. You'll be fine."
Sure. Yeah. Thanks.
But in all seriousness, we'll look out there and do try to come back.
Thank you. We will.
Count
Eh.
on it.
And also,
Thank
if you're going to use the circle, give me a heads up so I can be a little bit prepared.
Yeah, of course. Well, thank you, Marvac, for all your help, and say hi to Joy for me.
I will. It'll be a little sad not seeing you go, but he was still asleep when I
Yeah.
woke up this morning, so he probably will
Also,
be up for a while.
you might need to tell him that I needed to use some of his clothes he left the house.
No, he
Goodbye.
did mention
Bye.
that. What was that about again?
I need the information. Goodbye.
That was not.
It was quite stupid, but yeah, I'm not gonna go into it either.
That I believe.
Bye.
Bye. He just
Before
shakes his head.
Before she leaves, she'll leave and then run back in, give him a bear hug, and then run back out.
Oh.
He's like halfway to turning, and you just collide with him. And he's just like, "Oh, okay, all right." He'll just manage to give you a hug, and as you let him go, he kind of like rolls his shoulder and says, "I'm gonna miss you."
You too.
And she'll go to the ship.
All right. Well, you guys would have been told to meet back at the Eye, since
okay.
Three
Yeah.
Earrings is still there eating breakfast.
Yeah, Alexa's still there too, so I need to get Alexa.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that's easy enough. You can grab her, and Marvac would give you some feed for her.
Thank you.
But, alright, so, any other business in Nicodranas before we leave?
Yes.
Go on.
I'm going to ask Asher to accompany me. And I'm going to head towards a place that would sell jewelry and diamonds and such.
Asher will follow.
Fair enough. As it's fairly early in the morning. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Omen?
I was just gonna. If I see the two of them leaving, I'll hop on Dawdle and follow them.
I will note that Omen at some point, probably then, Vera would actually come up to you and say they want to speak. But their stuff first, if you agree.
Sorry, but got a job to do.
Understandable. Then I will speak to you when you get back.
Omen will walk out the door and trail them.
Alright.
Are you attempting to make it to where we don't know you're following us?
No, I am just behind you.
Right.
He's
well,
also a fiendish horse. He's hard to
Yeah.
miss.
Yeah. Right. So, I suppose partway there then, part as we get walking and get a few blocks, gonna stop and wait for him to catch up. Can we help you?
No, I'm the one supposed to be helping you, so carry on with whatever you gotta do. Just making sure you'll be alright.
Very much like raised eyebrow.
Look, I didn't pay the 500 gold, but your captain asked that none of you die, so in respect for her wishes.
I see.
Asher kind of nods along.
Plus, I mean, you have to watch out. You could just be walking in the street and someone wants to break your legs and dump you into the ocean. It's a little dangerous around here.
Would be an interesting feat.
Mhm.
Well, I'm just doing a little bit of shopping.
By all means. Do whatever you like, just making sure you're alright.
Right.
Shall
Asher?
I ride, sorry, should I give you 2 space, or?
Ideally, a little bit.
Right. Keep a couple yards back then.
Asher will eye him as he kind of backs up.
Yeah, it quietly as we start walking again to Asher, I'm gonna say, so I'm gonna duck into an alley and change stuff up. I'll tell him the place that I'm going to, and just say, wait at like the end of the block or something.
Right.
And when they're walking, I'm just going to turn and go into an alleyway, and go a little ways and cast Disguise Self. And I'm just going to look like a half-elven man, simple clothes, just.
Okay. Ash, are you doing anything in particular yourself, or are you just walking the same direction you were going before?
I'm gonna go stand watch at the end of the street like he asked.
Alright, so you're still walking the same direction. Omen, do you keep following Ash, or do you try to follow after Meadows?
I'll go and right up next to Asher.
Fair.
So, Meadows was your buddy's name, right?
That's right.
Where is he?
Oh.
Well, not my fault then. What are we watching? Me?
Just around.
Gotcha. Donald, go do something else. Right around the corner or something.
Donald will do exactly as you command.
Yeah.
The thing is just standing there. That is the thing that Donald decides to do.
Nice.
Menacingly.
It's a fiendish horse just standing in an alleyway, staring out into the street.
I'm going to make a perception check, see if I can spot any, like, Clovis Concord guards or anything walking around.
Go ahead. And you definitely see the procession, the somewhat normal procession of guards. You know that in Nicodranas, it is guarded both by Empire soldiers and by the Concord. You would notice with that check, there's mostly Empire around right now. There's not a ton of Clovis guards around.
Okay.
So, what are you
go ahead.
watching?
Just around.
Come on. Two of you didn't just walk out here so you could look around.
Look, it's a bit of an important thing that sometimes, you know, you go out and you just make sure that your friends are safe. You understand that, right? You're out here to make sure me and Meadows are safe. Well, right now, I'm making sure Meadows is safe.
About this time is when you would be showing up, Meadows.
Yeah. I imagine this would be a form that, not common because he doesn't stick to one too much, but this would be a form that Asher's seen at some point or another, and he's not going to do anything. He's just going to walk past and walk into the shop.
Okay. This is the Silver Sterling.
All right.
It's early enough that there's no one else around, but I assume you're just buying your Revivify diamonds?
Mostly. Going to start this off with do a quick double check on this. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to cast Charm Person on the dude. Or the person behind the counter.
Okay, one moment. What's your DC?
14.
14, alright. It's a wisdom?
Yes.
Okay. You're fairly certain you've got their attention.
Alright. And I'm going to walk up, smiles. I was wondering, do you have any diamonds?
Well, surely, sir. How much are you needing?
I could use, it doesn't matter too much about what they are, but I need about 600 gold's worth.
600 goes with, let me check the back. One moment. He will step behind the curtain, so to speak, and will start rummaging about. High or low?
Low.
Okay. Maybe, not too long after, he will come back, and I need to check something just very quickly. Okay. He'll come back and he'll say with a smile, since I've got about 600's worth, you need all of it?
Yes, please.
Right then, so, considering that it's 600, it'll be 600.
And I'm going to, is there any way, I'm afraid I need them for something very important, and I'm a little short. Could you make me a deal?
Go ahead and make that persuasion check. With your charm person, you will have advantage.
Alrighty.
He'll think for a moment and kind of frown and say, I'm really sorry, sir, but, well, times are a little hard right now, and I need to make sure that I'm at least keeping somewhat of a profit.
I understand. Yeah, alright, I'm going to give him all my gold.
Alright. Pay
Didn't
the
work out like I
600, and
planned.
he
Yeah.
will... Oh, good.
Oh no, I just said just didn't work out like I planned. That's fine though.
Yeah, he rolled pretty good. But
Yeah.
he will go back once again and come back with a small little box. And once you pay the gold, he will hand it over to you and say, should be all accounted for, sir, if you want to check. But other than that, is there anything else I can do for you?
No, that'll be all. Thank you.
Very good, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you as well.
All right.
And I will make my way out. Essentially just make my way out, go into the nearest alley and dispel the disguised self and wander back over to Asher and just give a slight shake of my head, but pat my bag.
Right, well, how much do you have left then?
He's going to toss him a small bag that is completely empty.
Asher just kind of nods. And then he puts one copper piece in it and throws it back.
Much appreciated, kind sir.
Well, I like to consider myself fairly generous.
Indeed you are. King amongst men. Let's get back. Unless you have anywhere to go. He'll motion to both of them.
I got no plans.
Not myself.
All right, then.
All right.
So, three of you head back. Is there any other business here in Nicodranas before we leave?
I need to talk to Alex and Gloves.
All right. Well, it'll be a little bit before they come back, but they will arrive before the other three. So,
Alright.
go ahead.
Alex, Gloves, can I speak with you?
You again. Hi.
Hi.
Cloves kind of
guess
squints
let's-
at Talus.
Let's head upstairs. It's about certain things.
Alright.
Didn't you already talk to me?
I did, yes.
Okay. What is this about?
Are we upstairs?
Sure.
Alright.
Well, as we're walking, Alex is gonna keep an eye out this time.
Alright.
We don't need too many people know already.
Roll that sweet perception check.
Cloves is also on the lookout.
It's,
You
yeah,
may
I'm
roll it as
also-
well.
Oh!
Oh!
Or
Well,
forgot
hey.
to
Nothing
change
at all
my
is
name.
wrong, Alex. Actually, you're just noticing that even though Cloves all chopped off all her hair, in this sort of light, she's looking pretty beautiful today. But Cloves and Talus, you're fairly certain you're covered.
What loves? The hair kind of suits you.
So, I have a question for both of you.
Shoot.
Considering I don't know them, I wanted to get your opinions. Do you trust that Three Rings?
I trust her more than you.
No, fair.
Okay, that's a bit harsh, but true.
I just know that
Oh, she's like a friend.
I just know that one of her crew members were following me yesterday. Obviously, they don't trust me either.
I
Why
can't
were they
imagine
following you?
why.
But
Why were they following you?
well, I had to relay that I was accompanying you to help protect a certain package.
Oh my god.
And well, I'm not sure if
Okay, slow down.
she knows.
Slow down. Were you born yesterday?
No.
Why
Have
would
you-
you say such a thing?
I'm not sure if you have told them about what you're carrying.
Maybe you should have asked us.
I assume
have
that
not.
you did.
We are friends. We are acquaintances. It is kind of a big thing to reveal.
All right. I didn't know if you did so. That was my mistake.
Not just assume that people already know top secret information. That's kind of the thing about secret information, is that they usually stay secret for most people.
Indeed. Usually.
Well,
Are you
Not
really?
always.
Are you?
Cloves is very appraisingly looking this person up.
well,
Are
the
you
cat's
really
out of the
here
bag
to
now.
help us?
I am, yes.
Would you? Are you really the best person they could send?
I'm the only person that they could get through the Empire. That's how I had to get
Listen,
So they
L-
didn't
let-
have many options.
Indeed.
listen, buddy. This might be harsh, but what she's trying to say is that we've been doing fine before you arrived, and as soon as you arrived and offered your help, things have gotten a little bit worse than they were.
It's a little dicey.
Yeah.
Well, that's my mistake.
Forgive me if I'm not delighted to have a guide that throws around that kind of information. And I thought I was bad at, keeping secrets. Sorry,
Well,
I'm just a little upset right now for many
Sorry.
reasons.
Well, what do you want to ask us? Let's get that out of the way first.
Well, I wanted to ask that, and I wanted to confirm confirm some of my own thoughts there. But that's all I had.
Okay.
Cloves pinches the bridge of her nose.
Look, I am sorry for all of that. It's been a rough few days, as you can probably understand. I don't normally like going off on people like that, but You
It's
can
fine. I
understand what
understand.
happened, right?
I understand where things are right now.
Yes. Are you going to be okay? Do I have to look after you?
No, I shouldn't be an issue.
Don't be.
And she leaves.
Okay.
Hold up, close.
What?
We follow her. They're probably gonna want to ask us now that they know about the package. They probably,
Course.
yeah.
Well,
Are we?
I will
What's our
mention
plan? Are
the
we just gonna
fact
tell them?
they probably overheard me and you yesterday, Alex.
Great. But
So-
at least we didn't mention what it was. So, did we? No, I don't think we did.
I only whispered it to you.
Yeah. So what do you think, Lowe's? Of course, we're not going to be telling them what it is. We should probably come up with something.
Well, leave it to me.
Are you
I'd
sure you can
rather
handle it?
I'd rather we not. You know,
She kind of looks around again.
I'd rather we not discuss too much about it, honestly. Just leave it to me.
All right,
Well,
but
I'll leave it to you two. They already don't trust me much, so.
yeah. But whatever your plan is, I should at least know a little bit about it, so that if I'm asked as well, we don't give different answers.
Just continue calling it that, okay? The package. Just act like you. I don't know if she'll believe me. I'm not very good at lying, but
All right,
They'll probably believe you two
Alex will
more
just
than me, so.
lean. Alex will lean into her ear and just whisper, maybe let's just pretend that even we don't know what it is. All we know is that it's very important, and that's it. We haven't opened it, and it's just closed off package.
that's actually a pretty good idea. Okay,
Thank you.
we'll go with that.
All right.
Alright, so
Well-
I assume you guys are heading back down?
Yep. So Alice, please don't mention any more of this to anyone.
I won't. I'll refer to it as just a package if they ask.
Okay.
Alright, one moment. I need to have a quick little conversation with Vera. I will be right back.
We're taking our headphones now.
I will say before I make you go away, Dusk, both
Yes.
from what you heard all that.
Yep.
Wait.
Yeah, you both have the same idea. In character, you do not know that the two of you are doing that, but yeah, so
Hey, stealth bros.
have fun with that knowledge. Anyway, so move headset, please.
Okay, I will do so. Doing it now.
Thank you.
losing
So,
my mind.
Vera, you are doing what you messaged me. Go ahead and just say it.
All right, so they will message saying to their contact, Duncan has passed away, unfortunately, but his friends are talking with some other guy who's trying to guide them to Jorhas to deliver a package.
Okay. There is. By the time you get downstairs, you're able to sit down back with your advocates and just sit there. You probably got a good 5-minute delay before you hear a response, and you can tell from his voice. I mean, you've worked many a funeral, so you know damn well when someone is heartbroken. That you hear him say, "This you are the only one that I know about that was supposed to find him. Figure that out. shit. And that's the last thing you hear.
Vera will sigh heavily and then consider it for a moment. And we'll wait for Talus to get downstairs. Then we'll go kill
Alright.
Alex and Cloves.
Just for your information, this is information that you would know based on your mission. The only person that you are aware of, based on what Wiley has told you, that Duncan has contacted, is Wiley. You are not aware that Duncan contacted anyone else.
Right.
So, information that is important to know.
All right, and Vera's job was to just get them to Zadash. Did they know anything after that of where they were going?
All you were told was to go to the gates, or the wine gates, the wine gates, and wait for them there. You were supposed to. Duncan was supposed to introduce himself. You were supposed to introduce yourself as Vera, and then you were going to take a nice walk to Zadash, and that was supposed to be the end of it for you that you are aware of.
Okay.
All of this was very last minute, so it was kind of rushed. But that's why you don't have a ton of information, because Wiley didn't have that much information,
All right.
or at least he
then.
didn't tell you that much.
Yeah. Vera will. They'll just wait, and the next day they will contact Wiley again to try to ask more.
Okay. All right. So with that, let me message Dusk. I can use my words. All right. Back to the regular chat we go. All right then. So as the three of you head back down, Three Earrings has moved to a table, and as long as she's finished her breakfast, she's got her feet propped up on the table, is leaning back in her chair, very relaxed. And about the time that the three of you come down is when Omen, Meadows, and Asher make it back into the tavern.
All right, I'll walk over to Vera.
Vera will wave and go, Omen. So honestly, or kind of whispering to him, not really out loud, but Vera will say, I wanted to talk to you a little about the issue you had with the paladin last night.
Okay, what about it?
Well, honestly, I don't know if this is something that you are, keep between yourself. But there are some things I'd like to ask you about your condition.
Sure.
All right.
What is it, Doc?
Right. So, if we're having it here, then whatever. But
you're the one talking to me. You can do it wherever you'd like.
Then I'll do it here. Omen, you carry such a grim aura around you. And I know that you're going to come and try to give me some of that lip, but now's not the time for that. I fully understand why that paladin was trying to assault you. Honestly, I kind of don't blame him for it. But I like to talk to people before I jump to any big conclusions. So I'm here to talk. What did you do?
No. I've murdered a couple people. Beat a couple more. Generally don't want to kill them. And, I was a soldier, so... What part of that you want to know?
Did Omen show off the pendant of Pelor the other day?
Mm-hmm.
I do believe so.
Okay. Then Vera will lean in a bit closer and go, I'm not talking about that. I'm asking about what you did to anger your god so dearly.
Oh, that.
That
I murdered a couple people, beat a couple more. You generally don't want to kill them, but just worked as a soldier, so what part of that you want to know about?
right. Farrah's gonna insight check that.
Go for it. All that you can tell is that this is probably something that he's rehearsed.
Vera will sigh. Right. Well, then I guess the details aren't important. All I'm hoping to know is that it won't affect me or any of the people around us, will it?
Well, here I thought you were the selfless type. No, it's not gonna, I don't know, guilt by association, maybe.
Right. Well, in that case, I guess I can continue on good terms with you. Apologies if this conversation was annoying or an inconvenience, but I hope you can understand that I'm trying to guarantee the safety of my friends and myself.
I'm sorry, he's gonna look around. Who are your friends?
Done. And Vera will quickly kind of move their head towards their retainers, one of which will kind of wave. And the people that I'm currently assigned to protect. But mostly them.
Well, as long as they're not in front of me, I can't guarantee that I'm gonna watch every step I take. They should be fine.
They have a good way of moving around. But anyway, if that's that then for now, at least, Vera will hold out their hand for a handshake. I'm fine to be a coworker with you.
Sorry, I don't shake hands with people who exactly agree with those who like to break my legs. If you're scared, that's fine.
Not scared. I just understand the situation.
Mm-hmm. Well, lovely talking with you.
Right then. And Vera will clap since their hand didn't get taken and go, right, so 3 earrings is, are we scheduled to depart soon?
3 rings from her still just like laid back, feet on the table position will look around and say, well, I don't know, is everyone ready? You already about so much?
Ready as I'll ever be, Captain.
Same
I
here.
have nothing else to do.
I'm ready.
Cloves nods.
Right, don't hear any complaints. She'll pop up from her position, catch the chair before it falls over, set it down properly. We'll set down a couple of gold for Torque, kind of giving a 2-fingered salute to him, who will nod, though he looks. He has a he looks very torn. Like, thank God these weirdos are leaving, but also they were so fun. But any case, there's a look around and say, right then, off we go. Lots of journeying to do, and we need to have a discussion about where we're going to be setting off anyway. So, for now, shall we?
Yeah. And
Vera will step up with a little bit of a skip in their step and start to head out the door following here 3 earrings.
as an aside, does Clove still look really tired looking?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, before or as everyone's coming out, Owen will approach her. Oh, Cloves, I don't think your horse isn't around, right? The pancake?
No, I had to leave her back just because I didn't think that she could really make the journey on the boat.
No, it's for the best. But still, you look tired. Would you want to ride?
Weird, but okay.
Well, you can ride him without me. Just don't need you in any. Well, I don't know how to put it, but want to make sure you're all right. So,
She raises an eyebrow.
Okay, I have legs, but thank you.
no problem.
So you're letting Cloves ride a Doddle?
Yep.
Okay. Again, Cloves, it's that weird feeling. You know what Doddle is. You picked that up. You picked up on that yesterday.
Mhm.
So very, very weird. But he seems very well trained and is doing exactly what Omen says.
Cloves would like to make another religion check on this man's.
Go for it.
Yeah. Oop.
18. Okay. So, as you're talking with Omen, you didn't notice it before because of your emotional state, understandably. But as he's talking and he's kind of helping you up on Doddle, if you are accepting that help,
Yeah,
you can
she'll
tell
help
that.
her.
Yeah, so you could tell that he has a very necrotic energy about him, a very negative energy. It's not one that you've ever felt before, and it's immediately off-putting. You, with an 18, you don't know exactly what this is, considering your sort of lack of worldly and priestly experience.
Yeah.
But the main thing is that you can just tell that, yeah, something's weird about this guy, and it's not good.
She kind of like gives him a look, but doesn't say anything.
Fair enough. So, with that, you start heading towards the docks. And as you're starting to get there, you see Three Earrings kind of looking around, and she was in high spirits before. And it's sort of slowing her pace and seems to be looking around a little bit curiously. That's on.
Captain?
I'm gonna take a look around as well.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
make a perception check.
I will as well, if I may.
Go for it. Yeah, I mean,
I'm
if
gonna
anyone
give
wants to make a
myself
perception
guidance
check,
with this one.
she said that's weird out loud.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Yeah, no. Where's perception? Come here. My god, my rolls today.
Asher, the professional spotter.
Yep. That's why I asked you to keep a lookout.
That's all.
Alright, so the only people who notice this are probably the people next to Three Earrings, which is Asher and Meadows. As you're looking around, as she's looking around, and you start looking around trying to find what could have made her a little bit wary. And it doesn't take long for the both of you to realize that there's not a lot of people around right now. Even though it's early in the morning, there's usually some dock workers or just generally people going to work. This area seems deserted.
That is weird.
And as the Three Earrings will carry on, you can see her fiddling with the sleeves of her jacket, kind of not quite nervous, but she seems as though she's just sort of preparing herself for something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stay on alert as well.
Yeah. Meadows is going to put a hand on his chest, and I'm going to use the Harness Divine Power to give myself back a second level spell.
Okay.
Am I? I
think first level. Yeah.
Everybody's starting to move around and shift, like they are. Check.
With the 10, yeah, you'd at least notice that it looks like the three pirates in the front of the group are kind of like adjusting themselves as if they're getting ready for something.
Well, then Vera will go ahead and cast Mage Armor.
Alex, you would notice this as well. No one else really notices this.
Ah, damn it.
No, Alex, you notice if you see them. Yeah.
Alex will cast False Life on himself.
Okay. So you guys will keep moving for not too long, and as you approach the dock, you can hear the shifting of boots on the wood as basically turn the corner, and you can see a lot of Concord guards standing about the port, and there seems to be a couple that have made their way onto the wave chaser. It doesn't look like there was a fight, but it seems like some guards are currently holding Grog, Kiru, and Haley. Not quite at spear point, but it's very clear that the three of them are just basically, they got their hands up about halfway, just clearly trying not to cause trouble, as there are a lot of guards around. And even as you look back, you see a couple more have kind of positioned themselves in a certain way that is going to make it a little harder to dart. And Three Earrings comes to a stop seeing this, and you can see a frown quickly makes their way onto her face. Loud metal boots come stomping down the dock, and you all look to see this very heavily armored woman approaching with two guards at her back. A little bit of a cocky smile as she's approaching, helmet under her arm, saying, "So, right then, so which one of you did kind of like moves a finger over each of you and then lands on Three Earrings, says, Captain Peyton, was it? Aye, that'd be me. Right, of course. The woman in front of you kind of snaps her fingers, and one of the guards from behind hands off a book, and she takes it, flips open a page, and goes, Alright, came into town a couple of days ago, the wave chaser under the command of Captain Peyton, Concord specialist. Kind of looks up, and it says, and then flips up pages, like almost halfway back. And it says, "See, the problem with that, Captain, is that the last time we saw Peyton around here was before they disappeared." Snaps the book shut. "So, what would you like to say for yourself, or would you like to just make this painless and come along? I'm sure that we can come to an arrangement that would leave you and your fellows relatively unharmed if everything pans out, of course." Three Earrings kind of glances back at all of you, once again kind of adjusting her sleeve a bit.
Asher gives her a smile.
She'll wink at you.
Clovis's fingers have electricity in between them.
Vera will look at Three Earrings and whisper, "Were you all set to depart?"
And she'll just kind of give you a half nod before looking back, and then her hands start to raise up and says, "Well, it seems you got me there, friends, and that is a bit of a shame, but see, the problem with me going along with you is that I have plans." So, and with a flick of the wrist, she shoots it out in front of her, and a pistol shoots into her hand as she fires.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Would Vera be able to activate Blade Song?
No, this is not a surprise.
Fair. All right.
Would I?
Three Earrings is only getting this because she snuck this. This is a hidden weapon.
It's all because she's so cool.
Thorn, I would like to ask, I didn't break my stealth when I exited. Can I keep it, or should I just be on the map anyways?
What are you asking me?
I didn't break my stealth from when I did previously.
No, this is
Okay,
you.
fair enough. Alright.
No, that was for something completely different.
Fair enough, making sure.
Alright, well. Who's ready to roll some fucking initiative?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell
Been a
yeah.
while.
I was hoping we
yeah.
Why am I not in the center? This is bad. I'm a wizard, goddammit, I need to be in the
Hell
center.
yeah, brother.
Look, if you're nicer to
Hell
Omen,
yeah,
then you
mounted
can ride the
combat.
horse.
You said roll initiative, and I immediately forgot how to do everything, including roll initiative. Ah, yeah! We on this shit! We
Aw.
made it!
Woohoo!
God
Jesus.
damn it!
Oh god.
Fuck!
Bad as
Hey.
usual.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Song, are you gonna play? No, you're gonna be a bastard. Okay, fine.
I never felt negative energy feeding off of more than Vera's failed initiative roll.
Yeah,
I'm
Jesus
just slurping
Christ,
it
I
up.
always roll bad on initiative in this game. Hey, at least this means that we're not gonna have a party wipe, because the last time I rolled good initiative, everybody died.
Is all of my
Way less
music
guards
broken?
than I
What the
was
hell's
worried
going
about.
on? Hold on, I need to reload.
Yeah.
Which is gonna suck because I had all my sheets open and now I have to reload
no.
them. Ah! Sorry.
God damn it.
Question:
Yeah,
how attached is Three Rings to her ship?
Very.
We
How
all
are
are.
we? How are we
all
gonna
are.
get?
Alex.
What
That's
do you
your way
mean?
out.
Do not ask that
Do
question.
not fireball the ship.
I mean, we can always find another ship.
No.
Technically,
No.
most of the
Are we
guards
gonna-
aren't
No,
even
we
on the ship,
can't.
so you
No,
don't
we
have to
literally
answer.
can't
the
find
inbound
another
one.
ship.
No.
Out,
If
steal
we ever
Van's
get
ship.
on it.
Look,
I'm
No,
going
we're
to
not
kill
invested
you.
in the
dumbass.
docks once we get off of them,
Yeah.
but we
Blow up
still.
the docks. Don't blow up the ship.
Well, don't blow up the
Yeah.
docks right in front of us, because we still need to travel across those to get to the boat.
I mean,
Yeah,
I can swim.
Just leave some fire behind us.
Yep. Cast gust and go wee.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So what do we open with? What are we feeling?
Well, what we're feeling
Well,
is that you're gonna have to
no.
wait a goddamn second because
Yeah.
I had to reload just to get
Yeah.
my fucking music to play.
Yeah,
Just
Which
chill.
is not annoying at
you-
all.
You have fun with that. I'm just talking to myself
Roll
right now.
20.
Roll 20,
Fuck
everyone.
I'm not sponsored, so I can say, fuck you, give me my goddamn sheets.
No more fog cloud, please.
Okay, no more. No
No
more.
No more.
Unless.
I'm fine with Fog Cloud.
Unless.
Unless.
Oh, actually, no. I know what I'm going to cast. Never mind.
I know what I'm going to cast as well.
I was
Cast the
really
flag,
hoping
gonna
we'd
be
get to
first.
murder some guards before we left. I'm happy.
Oh yeah, me too.
Well, I mean, you stole from someone, so. Well, basically.
There
Who
was
did I
literally
steal
no
from?
stealing involved there.
Well,
Yeah.
never mind.
I didn't even
Just-
even if
just
things went
bargaining.
exactly how I even if things went exactly how I wanted, I wouldn't have stolen anything.
Hmm.
It was a
True.
negotiation. It was a
With
one-sided
magic.
negotiation, supposedly.
It's a deal you
I
can't
merely
refuse.
did everything. I merely did everything in my power to tip the scale in my favor.
I do feel kind of bad for our Concord captain friend, but you know.
Yeah.
He's not here. That's a different town.
Okay.
Sorry, Ian.
Sorry, Ian. Gotta commit.
Nah,
Got a
fuck 'em
Kermit.
both.
Gotta
I don't know
commit
who I don't know who he is.
Alright, everybody, let's go.
X road.
Sorry,
Alright, so
I
who are the
have a
expendable
few
characters
sheets.
in our party?
You're all
That is
good.
okay. You are fine.
Really wish Roll20 had just let me play my fucking music.
It's all good. It's all good.
My favorite is that they're taking forever to load whenever I open them up.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
I've
have a
been having
really.
that too.
The Roll20's been very fun lately.
I have a-
Again, I'm not sponsored, so give me my fucking sheets.
I have just an interesting question. Right off the side here, about how deep is that from like the water?
Do you see the sort of white that is in the
Yeah,
that's in
right
the water?
there.
Yes.
That would be the stone. So that'd be pretty shallow up until you get past it. And then you would
Okay.
be in the water spout maybe 10, 15 feet.
All right, but it's like a slope. Then it's not
It is
like
a
a drop off. Damn it! I was about to just command her to go swimming. Just swan dive off the side, and we're good.
Roll20, I swear to God, please. It's your fault that I had to do all this in the first place. Thank you.
Oh, I'm
No sheet. I do have spell slots.
I like how I get yelled at for me with my verbal slip up, but then she's the one that gets caught.
We were
Yeah.
caught. Yeah, we were caught red-handed. Like,
Can't
This
blame
is
me
You
this
fine.
would
time.
know. Well, those of you that have been with your earrings would know. She doesn't like to stay in ports for very long for this particular
Yeah.
reason.
Fair.
And you
That's
have
fair.
been here a while waiting
Yes.
for the
For
party.
yeah, that's fair.
So basically, this is a result of the party taking too long.
yeah.
And dying.
Oh.
Most of them.
Well then.
Any
So,
of those guards
Welcome
got plate mail
to
on?
the cause and effect, as it seems that my swashbucklers are going to go
Good
first.
question.
Nice.
So, seeing what is going down, this one here is going to look at what they've got.
Man, first time I
Run
roll
to
so low on
here.
initiative.
And it's going to hold an action. This one is also going to hold an action. Yeah, all three of them are just going to hold actions. So this one is moved in on for purpose. Midgard, you are up. What would you like to do?
Yes. So, my question is, who was the person that was being all haughty and flaunting at us?
This one
this one.
here.
Okay. I am going to pull out my short bow, and I am going to use my bonus action to take the steady aim ability to give myself
Okay.
advantage, and I will not
Take
be
your
able
shot.
to move afterwards. So I will do so.
That kinks off of their armor. You realize she is wearing plate.
Shit.
All right, just gotta hammer out some details, and it's mine.
Well,
Right.
that's my turn because I used everything.
That is. So, you all, as all of this chaos immediately erupts, there is a, not quite a shriek that comes from the ship, but a sort of a battle cry that sounds as somebody shoots up from the wave chaser and into the sky as none of you have, well, one of you has seen a person like this before, but the rest of you have not. This person shoots up from the ship. Midgard, Asher, and Meadows, you know Claire as the Aarakocra that has joined your ship very recently. And seeing what is happening here is going to cast a certain spell. And if I can find my little thing here. A hammer made out of lightning crashes into the deck as Claire shoots up about 30 feet into the air. The hammer then takes a swing. Will unfortunately miss as Claire is going to take a crossbow shot. That one will hit. And doing 7. That will trigger their attack as they go in for an attack on Grog, which will also hit, doing 9 piercing. Seems the people on the ship are also involved in this fight. Talus, you are up.
I'm going to cast Suggestion on the captain.
Okay. That is a wisdom save.
Yep.
DC? Doesn't matter. Roll natural 20.
Oh, I was gonna tell her to leave with the rest of the guards, but they succeeded.
All right.
I guess I'll back up. Actually, no, I'll go here.
Okay. Veterans are going to move in now. The one that is by the sergeant is going to charge immediately for 3 earrings. And take 2 swings. Actually, no, we'll take 3 swings. as they have a long sword in one hand and a short sword in the other. Three Earrings manages to dodge out of the way out of the first one. The second one, however, cuts deep across her chest, which causes her to kind of stumble back in pain, allowing the short sword to stab into her shoulder, taking even more damage. Already, Three Rings is not doing very well. Let's see, this one here will look. Okay, very good. I believe they are close enough. They are. Is going to take a shot at one of the folks that he can see. Let's find out. It's going to take a shot at Omen.
Alright.
Is going to horribly miss. As you just hear this loud curse coming from the other side of the dock as they're basically like smacking the side of a heavy crossbow.
Nice.
Do I have more? I do. They are going to take shots upon the ship. One at Claire, which I believe will miss. It will. One at Q, which will also miss. Okay, perfect. Meadows.
Right. Meadows is just going to say to the group, he's gonna let's get a move on, and he is going to cast Spiritual Guardians. When he does, bursting out of him, there will be a burst of feathers that will turn into different sea creatures, monsters, and stuff, and radiate around him.
All right.
And he is going to, yeah, just, he's going to cast that and then just take, let's see, fine. Yeah, just walk up to like right here.
All right.
And he's just going to give the captain a cocky grin and pull his shield out.
All right, the
That'll be
knights
it.
are up. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alrighty. There it is.
Doing, is it radiant or necrotic?
It will be necrotic.
Understood.
My man.
All right. The knight in front of you seems to be quite affected by these purple figures that are kind of barraging him from the side. He'll kind of shake himself as he's going to take his great sword and take 2 attacks on you.
All right.
Okay. Let me just double check this. Let's see. All right. Going to make his attacks first. I do believe those will both miss. And as he sort of stumbles from the attacks, we'll say to the sergeant, you gotta hit him! And with that reaction done, the sergeant will take a swing at you.
All right. Do you want me to roll damage again if it's
No,
a new person?
this is
No? Okay.
a special reaction that is being taken.
Okay.
And that is a natural 20.
Oh boy.
Getting
Oh,
back
boy.
flashbacks.
Alright, so you're going to take a total of 20 slashing damage, and I need you to roll a constitution save, please.
Alrighty.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. This is my first time really playing the spellcaster with this. Let me do a quick read on. Okay, advantage.
Yeah, you have Warcaster, you have.
Oh, you're a warcaster?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yes.
very good. So yeah, just
Nice.
advantage on the con save.
You only need to beat a 10.
Oh,
That'll
good.
work. That will
And, Spiritual Guardians is still up, much to the sergeant's disappointment.
Yeah.
Hell of a blow
We
you
have to
just
do
took,
better
though.
than that. Yeah.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah,
That is that knight's turn. Do I have any more knights? I believe that's the other one. Yes, it is. All right, very good. Omen, you're up.
Right. I'll rush over next to this guy. Cast Shield of Faith, as ironic as that might be. and then channel divinity and cast dreadful aspect.
All right, go ahead and post that for me.
Yeah. Which wisdom save on everyone within 30 feet, and it lasts for a minute. They can take an action to not be feared, but they have to be outside of the 30 feet.
I see. All right. Let's roll for my guards here. I've got 3 guards.
Yeah, 15, by the way.
Thank you. So the 2 you just charged up on did not like that. The one down there is fine. Knight. Saves. Sergeant. Saves. I believe you hit that veteran. You do, so roll for him. Does not save.
Oh, thank goodness.
And this one down here. Oh, please roll 20. Don't do that. I hate it when it makes the sheets like a size of a baseball card.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hate that
Rip.
shit.
Yeah.
It
For some,
will not pass. Okay.
flavor, though, I'll describe it as just as some divinity starts to spark, it'll die out, and the shadows beneath it, everyone within 30 feet will kind of leap up from their feet, trying to scare them.
Ooh, okay. All right. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
All right. 3 Earrings is up, who is still kind of recoiling from the blow that she has taken. She will leave this guy. He's just frightened, so doesn't get any sort of advantage on that. Let's see. She is far more concerned about what's going on the ship. We'll look back at the rest of you and say, right, so the only way we're getting out of here in relative pieces is the ship, so see you on there. And she will use her bonus action to disengage. And is going to jump into the water using her feline agility to double her movement. Which means that she'll be able to get to here. And you can just see the blood in the water as she is still quite hurt, but making her way as she does. She's not partial to this spot. Sergeant did not like that at all. However, has a bit more of a focus, considering that Meadows, I need you to roll another damage, please.
Yep. There we go.
You see them get hit a little bit. Just immediately shakes it off as she turns her attention towards you and takes 3 attacks.
Oh boy.
Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah.
You will take 10 slashing as she cuts into you again. Go ahead and make your con save again. You are still at advantage. And it
Cool.
is enough.
Okay.
All right. And let's hear anything else that you can do, ma'am. That looks like a negative. So guard time. These 2 here, if I remember correctly, need to run away from you.
They don't need to, but they can't move closer to me, and every attack they'll have while they see me is disadvantage.
Understood. But they're both in the range of. So go ahead and roll your damage again, Meadows.
Alrighty.
All right, one will take half, the other will take 8. Yeesh, that one's not doing well. The one that is in front of you, Omen, though afraid, will still try to take an attack on you because he didn't know what else to do. It's a valiant effort, though you're able to bat it away fairly easily. This one here will run in, seeing what the sergeant is doing. It will try to make an attack on Meadows, still at disadvantage since you are in view, which is good. That makes that a miss. Let's see. Guards will start moving. Drawing short bows. So 4 shots. 2 on Meadows, 1 on Alex, 1 on Vera. Yeah, so 2 on Meadows first. 21's going to hit you for 5 piercing. Go ahead and roll your
Alright.
con again. You're fine. 1 on Alex. 16?
Shield.
Okay. Mark off your spell slot, and now Vera will miss. And
Awesome.
now these 2 guards here on the ship are going to try to put down the people they were told to keep under control. 1 attack on Grog. Will miss. Haley. Haley will get hit for 7. Then we got 2 guards here who will also take short bow shots. 1 at Claire. That one will hit. Doing 5. And then 1 at Kiru, which will miss. Okay, Asher.
All right, let's see. I will get right down here by going like that, and I will. Let's see. Am I? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Thunder Step, and I'm hoping Meadows is willing to come with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will cast Thunder Step and bring us over onto the ship.
Okay.
My Roll20 sheet is not loading.
That sounds
So
accurate.
I'm going to double check. Okay, so it's a con save that they'll have to make, and I'm just gonna roll 3d10 because I don't know how long this is gonna take.
Yep, fair enough. Ooh, nice. Ugh. That'll be 11. And that's
everyone
10
in
foot
10
radius?
feet. Yep, so everyone in 10 feet. That does include the horse by the looks of it. Sadly, horse.
Doddle, no.
I can't believe
Sorry,
you've done this
Doddle.
to him.
Can't believe you've done that.
Well,
Well, go ahead and
oh
roll
well.
that for me, Omen.
Yeah, I'm just pulling up Doddle's sheet.
So veteran will
is
take the damage.
Loading as fast as Roll20.
So eventually, understood. The knight is fine. Relatively. This dude just dies. His eardrums just rupture and drops to the ground. His blood just starts pouring onto the docks. I assume you are jumping your way onto the ship?
Yes, all the way over to here, and then Meadows gets to pick a spot within 5 feet of me.
Alright, I will be there then.
Doddle will take 23 damage and die.
Yeah, Doddle
Jesus
poofs.
Christ.
Sorry, Doddle.
Not that spell.
Close falls on the ground.
Make me a dex save, please.
Okay. If my sheet loads. It probably will. Okay, there we go.
You can't all be loading your sheets. Come on.
Hey, mine is good.
My
I have
sheet
all
pulled
mine
up
open.
and waiting.
You unfortunately are going to fall prone.
Okay. Cool.
I imagine that is the end of your turn, Asher?
Let me double check, actually. I think I've got a bonus action that I can use. Yes, I have my little wonderful tentacle thing. I'm going to use the spiritual weapon to show where it's at. Because I can bonus action summon a tentacle at a spot within 60 feet. So I will summon it right here. And then, does it say as that action? I mean, as that bonus action?
When you create the tentacle, you
yes,
can make a
yes.
melee
I can
attack.
make a melee attack. All right, so I will attack this fellow here with it.
All right.
Slash R1D20. There we go.
So what is your spell bonus? I imagine it's more than 2.
It is more than 2, yeah.
Then you will hit.
All right, so then that
So
is
that's
1d8.
a D8. 7 damage. Understood. Just
And
crack
that is
this
the
guy
end
in the
of it.
back of the head. Jeesh.
And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. Kiru is going to roar out as he just basically just pulls the arrows that couldn't quite pierce his skin out and throws them on the ground as he will take out a heavy club and is going to try to bash in the head of this guy here. And will do so successfully. He just caves in the guy's helmet and crushes his head after it already got battered before. And he will turn and try to take a bite at the guard here. Is unfortunately going to just get a mouthful of leather as he just tears it off and just growls in this feral anger. And that will be his turn. Cloves, you are prone, but it is your turn.
Cloves will stand up, kind of dust herself off with a sigh, and she will clap her hands together, rub her fingers together, and electricity starts branching between them. And she will point out the sky and cast Call Lightning.
Ooh, are you casting it on this one?
Yes, I am.
All right, Dex saves. Not their strong suit. Knight will succeed.
She does not have a high DC.
And oh, did I roll? Oh, I did roll a 9. It's veteran. Yeesh. Okay, so take 11 more, and you take 11. Okay.
If they have taken damage, they will be pushed 10 feet away
Okay.
with Thunderbolt Strike.
So there, and there. Anything else?
She will move forward 15 feet. So there.
Got it. Haley, recovering from the strike that has hit her, going to look at the two on the ship, and she's first going to chuck a dagger at this fellow. Successfully, doing 6. Dash to here, take out her rapier, and do a stab. Successfully again, easily downing this guy. As she knocks him off of the ship, she'll then dash to here and take her last attack on the swashbuckler here. She is not taking no shit today. Damn, okay. With that, Alexander, would you like your turn?
Alright. Oh boy, do I. Well, Alex is gonna run towards Cloves. Tap her on the back, say we don't have the time to fight. And grabs her and casts Thunder. Sorry.
Fuck you!
No. I didn't.
Whoa!
No. It's gonna move over here and cast Thunder Step.
Fuck you still.
No, You're not. You're casting it here.
Alright, Vera,
Ooh.
sorry.
You
fucking
should know by
ass.
now that we are 29
No.
sessions in. You should know.
Oh my god.
I've
Oh,
just
boy.
made a mistake. I intended to stand like
But
on
wait,
Clovis'
how-
place. I just
how many
intended to
times
However,
can you
you
cast
said you were
spells the wrong
casting
way?
it. You are doing it. Cast your
Oh, boy.
spell.
Oh, okay. I didn't have
Fine.
to. Haha.
It's
I mean, it's only a 6 damage. It doesn't matter.
All
Anyway,
right.
once they
Vera, roll
bring
your
it.
con.
All right, or Dex or con save.
It is a con save.
Mhm.
13.
Take 6
6 damage.
damage.
All right.
Alex, move your token
Sorry.
where you would like to be.
Yeah, basically the way I'm flavoring it is that he grabs his pocket watch, clicks it, time stops, picks up clothes over his shoulder, and starts running over the water to here, and drops her next to him. Yes.
Okay.
Time stop. There's no gravity. There's nothing.
Cloves, go ahead and put your token next to him wherever you would like to be.
Okay. She'll be here.
All right. Vera,
All right.
it is now your turn.
Vera, now seeing the little spectral butterfly that was on their finger and distracting them, get kind of pushed away by the thunderstep, will finally zone into what's going on and go, "What? Oh,
Sorry.
Literally, almost everyone is gone.
yeah."
Yep.
And they'll go look to their retainers and go, "Can you guys swim?"
They will all nod in unison.
Okay then. Let's go. And Vera will tell them all to just start fucking running for the thing, I guess. So this one's gonna dash up to here and then jump, yeah, however far they can make it. And try to jump for it.
That
Followed
will
by-
be the end of it, yeah.
Followed by this one, who will do the same thing. Vera will then have this one run over to here. Oh god, everybody has basically moved, yeah. This one will do the same thing, I guess. They all just, one after another, just start running and jumping off the thing. And Vera with that is going to, they're gonna look back at where the butterfly was. It's gone now, and they'll kind of cock their head and go, "Pirate, hung, likes violence." All right, and they will basically collapse for a moment before standing back up. Their eye now red, and move with an extremely jerky fashion. As they basically almost run on all fours towards this person. And they're going to take a swing at them with their hasted action. And because of their... Never mind, I actually can't do that yet because I'm not level 6 in the wizard yet. So they'll take a attack, or they'll, as they're running, pop the Suba on this like rose motif katana that they have and take a swing at the leader. Does Ed know?
Your wrist gets caught as they just look down at you with a very angry expression.
And then Vera is gonna keep going and how much was that movement wise? 30? Well, they have 60 because they're hasted. They're gonna try to jump it.
Make an athletics check. They are going to, but before that, let me see if the attack of opportunity goes off.
All right.
17?
Does that hit?
I'm asking if it hits.
No, because they're gonna shield it.
Okay. All right, so then make an
that.
athletics check if you're going to try to jump it.
All right, athletics. That's what I'm good at. This is gonna suck. Yeah, it sucked.
You
Hey.
smash into the side of the boat and basically land here. If you could be prone in the water, you would be prone.
Okay. Okay, got it. That's fine. So yeah, you guys just basically see them like all fours jump and then slam into the side of the boat and then fall in the water.
It's It's very comical how they just slam into the boat.
Yep,
This is
it's
clearly just head first. It was just head first.
yeah, it's kind of fucking horrifying. But yeah, that'll be it.
All right.
I think you mean amusing.
All right, Grog's gonna go, who is hellishly pissed. Going to just try to grapple this person here. So contested athletics. He basically grabs this swashbuckler by the shoulders, picks them up, and hurls them over the side of the ship.
Yay, Grog.
He then steps
Oh,
to
yeah,
here, puts his boot onto the plank, and just shoves it off. And shouts, "Captain, we need to go!" And that is his turn. This priest here is frightened. Is going to basically just duck it down into here, which is a 5-foot drop. And will crouch it down enough to get out of your sight so it can take a shot. Let's see here. Oh, why is your sheet fucked up? Please don't do that right now. I'm busy. I am in the middle of something, roll 20. Come on!
I just scanned the character sheet. It'll come back.
I know you scared them, but come on! Can you give me a break?
And all you people in not heavy armor, I don't.
Yeah, you were starting to realize that getting to the ship is going to be a very interesting endeavor for you.
Yeah.
But let's find out. I don't need that one. I need this one.
Thank you.
Everyone, please roll me a dex save.
Yes.
Oh,
Not
boy.
so fucking fun being on the boat now, huh?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Kiru is high enough to avoid this, thankfully for her, because yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see now. Haley, make your
Yep.
dex save. This is Claire.
My healing is needed.
Yes, it is.
Have a feeling we're gonna be having to teach the rest of the people in this party how to run a ship soon.
Yeah, well, who's to say? Frog. Alright, and please roll your damage there, friend, so I can figure out what the DC is. Thank you very much. Alright, so, yep. Asher, Cloves, you're fine. Meadows, you're going to take 33 fire damage, which is still half for you, I believe.
Yes.
So lucky
Still
you with your
going conscious.
resistance, but you'll still take the half.
And I
Half of
still
33
going
for
conscious.
Cloves, Meadows. Oh, you go down, fuck.
I had 14 hit points.
You did. Alex, I also need a dex save from you.
That's deeply unfortunate, actually.
No. Haley, it's fine. So we'll take Alex.
It is your turn. Okay.
Alex needs to roll me a fucking save.
Oh, okay.
He left.
He just put it on pause. He'll be back.
Oh, he did say BRB.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he is gonna make me roll it for him. If he fails, that's on him. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
R.I.P. Alex, but go off, I guess.
Still up, thankfully, because yeah, that's a lot of damage. All right.
Yeah.
That also means the ship is going to take damage, which is a fun little thing that happens because it took enough damage to pass the threshold. The sails are slightly on fire. They're still functional enough that you'll be able to get out. But yeah, that's a problem you're going to have to deal with very quickly because if you lose your sails, you are dead in the water. So now, Swashbuckler here is going to try and climb back up. Will manage to do so, but that is pretty much their turn. Let's see, these two here is just gonna run. Start chucking shit. Let's see. Haley gets hit with a dagger. So does Kiru. And so does Grog. They all rolled the same damage. That's very funny. Anyways, so that is the end of them. Midgard. Yeah.
Yep. I will turn to Talus, and I'll just look at him and say, "I don't suppose you also have some of that transporting magic on you, do you?"
No, I don't.
Well, shit. See you on the boat then. And then,
Yeah.
and then Midgar will go 5, 10, 15, 20.
A swing will go off.
At disadvantage because he's frightened.
Yep. You're fine.
25, jump, 30. Use my action to dash, so, and in water it's half, so 10, 20, 30. And use my bonus action to dash, 10, 20, 30. And then I'll just cling
Hey.
to
I
the
love
boat.
that we just see he dives into the water and just fucking
He's a good swimmer.
Just fucking
past everyone. Just
yeah, just not quite a motorboat, but close enough. Claire, seeing everything that's just gone down, you all hear a grumble as she flies down to the side of the boat and is going to kick off a ladder on the side to allow people to climb up. Fly up an additional 20 feet to here, and is going to make a attack. Will hit with the crossbow, doing 9. And then spiritual weapon will come in for a whack. Spiritual weapon is going to miss, but good job, Claire. Talus, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna run and as I'm about to jump off the edge, I'm going to once again try to cast suggestion on the leader over here to get them to flee. So I need a wisdom save.
What's your DC?
14.
She's gonna pass.
Okay. So I will be in the water now.
To answer your question, Sin, you got fireballed, and you failed your sex save because you made me roll it.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so you are doing great. Anyways, so that's all from you, Talus?
Ye-
All right. Veteran. This one here. You said it's an action to get unfrightened, Omen?
Yeah. Outside of the 30 feet, they can take an action to
All right,
try
he
not
is
to be feared.
outside, so he will try and will unfortunately fail. So he's not doing great. All right, two veterans over here. Oh, actually 3, because this one's gonna move. Get to here. 3 crossbow shots. Claire's gonna get hit for only 3. Alex, that one will miss you. Cloves, a 21.
That will hit me.
You take 4 piercing. That will still make you roll a con save.
All right.
You are fine. Meadows, a death saving throw, please.
Yeah.
You're not dying. Congratulations.
Good.
Hey.
This knight here doesn't really know what else to do, so he's just gonna move over to you, Omen, and just take some swings.
Aye.
I would have helped you, but I can't.
Does a 21 hit you?
No.
Ah, alright then.
I'm a tanky lad.
You are, in
Uh-huh.
fact, tanky lad, though that might prove to be a hindrance to you momentarily,
Yeah.
as it is your turn. What would you like to do?
He'll get a feel for the situation and just look to the card. You're lucky. And but how much of a if I ran to, let's say, here, and he can get his attack off.
Yep. At least the knight is gonna take his swing. Nope.
Alright. It's how much of a drop?
5 foot.
Yeah, that should be manageable for someone like myself.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll vault over or just hop over the side.
One guard does manage to clip you with a natural 20.
Alright.
You will take 11 piercing, as he basically just manages to get just under your armor.
Alright. And I will, actually, is there any climbable thing here?
No. The only place a ladder has been dropped is this side of the ship. You can see that there is rope prepared, but the 2 that are currently on that side of the ship seem to be dealing with this fellow and is a little busy.
Right. I'll... Shit. I'll just take the dodge action here
Okay.
and just yell out, rope, something! 'Cause
All right.
I'm gonna sink otherwise, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Yes, you will. All right. Theory will take her dash and climb up the rope. I believe she can do that as a bonus action. She can indeed. So she will climb up, shaking off water a bit as much as she can on her fur, and gonna take stock of the situation. She does not like it. She is going to start shouting as she's running towards the wheel, basically shoving you aside, Alex, as she's yelling, "Drop sails! We need to go! Pull up the anchor! Go!" And that will be it for her, as she's basically going to shove you out of the way, Alex, and take control of the wheel.
Fair enough. I'll get out of the way.
The sergeant here, which I just technically skipped, but not really, is just gonna take out her crossbow. It's gonna fire twice. Actually, oh no, she can fire 3 times. Even better. Let's see, who she want to hit? Oh, that's right, you had false life.
Yep.
Alright, so one at Vera. Nope. One at 3 earrings. Yep. Taking 7, and 1 at Alex. Nope. Alright. That's it for her. Asher.
I will use my action to pour a healing potion down Meadows' throat.
Alright.
So 2d4 plus 4. You get 9 HP back.
He opens his
And then-
eyes, lets out a cough, and just says, "Thank you."
Get the sails, sweetheart. And then I'm gonna make a bonus action attack on this one right here with my tentacle again.
Alright.
Which I did finally make the attack on my Roll20 sheet. So there we go.
Huzzah! 18 will hit.
There we go.
5. Understood. I imagine that's it.
And how far away is the anchor? Like whereabouts is it?
You're basically next to it. Basically, you need to at least three actions need to be taken to pull the anchor up with the capstone.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna wait there then if I'm right next to it.
Yep.
And that's the end.
Kiru is gonna look at the swashbuckler, look up at the captain who just gave an order, growl, and then run this way. This person will take a swing. Does get hit. He did not like that, but he is going to use his action to start pulling up the anchor. So that is one action of the 3 that need to be taken. Cloves, you're up.
Cloves would like to put the sails out.
All right.
So she will drop concentration on Call Lightning and instead cast Sleet Storm on the sails.
All right, that will put out the fire easily. So, foot tall cylinder.
She's not casting it on the ground. She's casting
Yeah,
it on
I'm
the
just trying to
sails
think. Okay,
specifically.
yeah, no, you'd be able to do that. All right, so yeah, they put out the fire. They do get a little stiff in some places, so it is going to add an additional action to lower the sails. But when you use your action, you will go ahead and do so. That means we need one more action to drop the sails. Now, anything else?
I believe that is all she can do for now.
All right. Haley is just going to focus on the threat on the ship. Going to get at least 2 hits in. Dealing that much damage. Very good. Oh, fuck. What'd I do? Okay, I'm good. Alright. Alex.
Alright. Does it seem like Vera will be able to make it on the ship before we start moving?
You know that this bird person just dropped a ladder on that side of the ship. As long as Vera saw it, they're going to get on the ship easy.
Yeah, okay. Then there's no need for me to help. Who sent the fireball, by the way? Just question just like that.
This one.
Ah. Well.
You would also know, I don't know if you were actually here for it, but the captain who just shoved you out of the way did order for basically get the ship moving.
I mean, I don't know jack shit about moving ships.
You know, you could. Yeah, okay. Well, you do what you're gonna do.
Yeah. Of course, that is going to be none other than fireball, which is going to be placed somewhere.
No, you're not.
Ha ha
Yeah,
ha.
yeah. Fuck!
Ha,
I hate that
ha,
stuff. I hate it.
Ha 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 ha. Fuck.
You just see
As
this
a steal.
person just look up at you and just basically, as you shoot out the fireball, they stretch out their hand. You see a fireball as you had started to point it, just shoots into them, smashes into the hand. She closes her hand and puts out the spell.
God damn it. Well, so what should they do, Captain?
Do you see that
Shall-
little over there? Pull it.
All right, guys, let's go. I'll move to the,
You
to the
use your
lever.
action, so you cannot add to this.
Yeah, no, I'm just moving to the lever that I need to pull whatever.
All right, Vera, you're up.
Vera will stop being knocked out in the water. And Vera has 80 feet or 60 feet of movement right now. Can they climb up the side of the ship?
That'll be used up about 30 feet of movement since it's difficult terrain. Even with the ladder.
Okay, so even with the ladders, so 15, 30, that'll be 45.
If you want to climb up there, either way, you still can move 30. You can climb up either here or here.
I'll move up here. So to get to here, how much would it be?
That would be the 30.
All right, so 30. And what all needs to be done?
See, you threes will just point to where Alex has run off to. Say, pulls that rope now.
Okay, so Vera will run over there and pull the rope.
All right, you will use your action or unaction to drop the sails, which means the sails are now down. The anchor is the only thing in the way.
All right, so they'll use their hasted action for that, and then they will, or Alex will see as they get there. Vera is kind of like hanging limply, and they'll just kind of snap over like a zombie and look over at where the swashbuckler is, and sprint over to there. With, let me see, that was 15 to there. Yeah, they can easily make it. And sprint over to here and run forward with their sword and swing it. And as they swing it, its blade will turn blue and arc out into a flame as they cast Green Flame Blade on it.
Okay.
Blue flame blue.
But yeah, it'll be blue.
Blue.
Her. Rosaria. Does a 23 hit?
That will hit.
All right, that'll deal 16 damage.
Ooh. That I believe that. Would you like it to be 16?
Oh, 18. Sorry. I can't math. I'm losing my goddamn mind.
Wonderful math.
Shut up. I got a lot to do. Wizards are weird, man. I've never played one.
I'm gonna make fun of you regardless. Anyways.
All right. And then with their bonus action, they'll go, get on. And the adjutants will all start sprinting. This one was going to move here, use 30 feet to get up to here. Yeah. And get up there. So that'd be 5, 35, and stand over here, basically. This one's going to just get up onto the... I think they can all get onto the ship fairly easily with 60 feet of movement. So this one will go here. And then this one's going to dash and go here. And this one is going to dash and go here. And that's where they'll all be. And that'll be the end of Vera's turn.
Okay. Grog is gonna look at the swashbuckler still on the ship and just growl as he is going to. What's he gonna do? He got an order. There's a threat. There's people there though. Yeah, no, he's gonna move, which swashbuckler, I believe, already used its reaction. Yes, he did. Okay, so then we'll go and add his action to the anchor, and is just gonna shout down at you, Meadows. Help now! Move! As that is gonna be his turn. Now this fellow here is now frightened as you're back into her range. Oh, let's see. What will they do? Can't really do that no more. That's a shame.
Yeah, at least Alex did eat up her probably last fireballs.
Mm-hmm. Even when you're just unuseful.
Why would you say that? Why would you think of saying that?
Task failed
She's
successfully.
just gonna hop up here and basically take the fucking off action.
Don't antagonize
Swashbuckler.
them.
Sorry.
It's gonna attack Alex!
I'm a baby boy.
She's gonna just disengage, basically just drop into the water. She is also taking the fucking off action because everything's fucked and she doesn't want to be there no more. Basically just gonna dive down under the water and not quite disappear, but gonna make it very hard to do anything for against her. Midgard.
Yes. So I'm on the ladder. So how much movement to get onto the ship?
15.
15. Okay. So I will get to up to here with my 15, and then 20, 25, and then kind of lean against the side of the boat as I grab some rope, and I'll just start trying my best to make a lasso of some sort and just throw it to Omen for him to grab.
Alright. You will do that very well. Claire is going to look over and see this poor straggler sigh heavily, going to fly over and say, sorry about this, and basically digs her talons into your shoulders. Is going to drag you a bit closer.
Alright.
She'll get you to at least here.
Oh.
Do a little
Rotate
dance.
Before letting go, and saying, "You're going from here."
do a dance
and,
again.
Do a little
Huh?
dance and
Yeah, so she'll let go. You're gonna take 2 piercing damage just from the talons alone. She'll just say, "On your home from here, good luck," and just gonna fly back to the ship with the rest of her movement.
Yeah.
And now you see her go.
Alright, that actually helps. I'm gonna go there.
You'll need to use your action to dash, but you'll be able to at least get onto the ship.
Yeah, I'll be able to get on the ship. But before, I'm going to say to that to this later, and I will message you what I say, and then I will dash up. Well, I'm not going to dash up. I'm going to just hold on for now.
All right. Let's see. I still have 3 veterans. This one here. He's just gonna try to get on. He's having a bad day. All right. 3 crossbow shots. And they're all gonna fucking suck. Thanks, buds. All right, Meadows.
Meadows.
You're muted.
Gracias. I am going to follow the orders and work to raise the anchor.
You speak Italian?
Shut up. Anyways, action will be used, and that is the last action. And with that, you hear the just loud thunk of the capstan coming in and setting into place as it is locked, raised. And Grog shouts to 3 earrings, "We're done, Captain, let's go!" As with the sails dropped, the ship begins to lurch forward. And you guys are not quite out of the woodworks yet. But you are starting to move. This night
I'm going
here.
to bonus action a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Who that I can see over in this area has a crossbow?
Well, I should move. Hold on. They all have at least a crossbow or a bow.
Okay. Yeah, let me double check that I can get far enough. I'm pretty sure I can, though. Oh, yeah. I'm going to drop my spiritual weapon right there, and it will be a mace that appears to be on fire, and I will attempt to bonk that man in the head.
Swing your bonk.
Bonk away.
Spiritual bonking will hit.
Oh, whoops. I need to turn advantage off. My bad.
Well, 18 still gonna hit.
Yeah. Yep, submit. 11 bonk damage.
Bonk crushes this guy's head in.
All right. That is my turn.
All right. This knight here will take a shot. Oh, poor 3 earrings. Another arrow strikes into her back as she's just holding on to the wheel, trying to stabilize herself. Omen, you see a rope in the water thrown by Midgard.
Brother, come on!
Jesus Christ.
Good brother.
I'm going to
Christ.
I'm gonna run over the corpse of that newly bashed fellow. Get a good angle, and then I'm gonna try and jump off the side towards the rope, trying to hit the ship, but also grab it.
Go ahead and roll me just an athletics check.
Yeah, let me just, because I have my 10 feet. well.
You'll at least be able to grab onto the rope, but with the ship starting to move, you didn't quite expect for it to, so you kind of bash your face into the side of the ship and fall. You do have the rope, but so they're gonna have to pull you out of the water.
Shit. Yeah, and then as my action, I'll dodge in the water.
Your action was to do the jump to try to get onto the ship. So.
Yeah.
But in any case, the ship is starting to lurch forward. With it being a smaller ship, it is moving actually surprisingly fast. There will still be some shots taken at you guys, but at this point, combat is pretty much over as Three Earrings is getting all the fuck out of there. Seeing what's going on, Grog will come over and Midgard, you can either assist him to pull Omen out of the water, or he'll assist you.
He's probably stronger, so I will assist him.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Grog grabs onto the rope, and with your help, Midgard, Omen, you are pulled out of the water, and Grog just basically grabs onto your shoulder and doesn't throw you onto the deck, but basically just gets you over the railing and sets you down a little nicely.
As we go, the two retainers that have shields will step next to Three Earrings and try to protect her, while the two that have bows will try to return fire on anybody that shoots at us.
Yep. So
After
good.
Asher would run to the end of the ship and probably hop onto that ballista turret and just take a fun shot at the one who was in charge.
Okay. Do you have access to the Wave Chaser ship?
Where is it at?
It is under characters, Menagerie Coast, Revelry, Wave Chaser.
I do see it. Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll off the sheet.
Normal roll. There we go.
Normal roll. Oh, I need to set that to public. That is gonna miss as they are going to sidestep. That's a valiant effort nonetheless.
Just for Midgard, because he's kind of mad that people are taking shots at his captain. He will also assist in the efforts of the bow I don't know how to pronounce it.
Retainers.
Adjutants.
The retainers, sorry. Adjutants, yeah. He will assist with them by just doing the steady aim bonus action and just shooting whoever he can see with his short bow.
Yep. So as the Wave Chaser pulls out of the port, you are all taking shots at each other. Nothing really makes contact as the ship is moving a little bit faster, and so is making it harder to hit. But with that, combat ends as you guys escape the Concord after some struggles. And Asher, did you roll for the fireball? I'm realizing that you didn't take any damage.
I did roll a dex for the fireball, yes.
What did you roll?
Was the save.
All right, so then you're going to take half, which is 16.
16? Okay.
All right. Very good. Well done not dying, everybody.
Yeah, we're back on it.
We actually survived the fight. Fucking hell.
See, told you nothing to worry about.
When I get up, I'm just going to say, "Oh, that's what set me interesting."
Yeah, go ahead.
Vera will open their mouth to say something, and then we'll just go limp and fall on the ground.
Dear.
She'll be fine.
Okay. Cloves runs to catch them.
Thank you. Fuck. Ow. Why does my head hurt so badly?
Alex will go see them. First of all, sorry about that earlier.
Oh, when you blew me up.
Yeah, I'll make it up to you. But what was that? What
was what?
I mean, you literally just fucking fell to the ground.
Oh, yeah, no, one of my spells after I cast them, it kind of wears me out quite a bit.
Can you walk? Can you stand?
Yeah, Thank you, Close. And Farah will stand up on their own.
You should do more cardio. And then Asher walks away.
I should.
Meadows is
Cloves,
Meadows is going to cast. While they were dealing with her, he's going to cure wounds 3 earrings.
Oh, well, that was what Cloves was doing. So.
I'll while they do all that, go in for a hearty wrist handshake with Midgard.
I will
Coming in
reciprocate.
with a solid L of an arm, ready to just slap.
Midgard reciprocates, but he's not that strong. He is not as strong as you.
Well,
Yeah, so you make contact and go, ow! Internally, if you want, but yeah.
He powers through it.
Thank you, Midgard.
Cloves?
Of course.
if Meadows is going to heal 3 earrings, then Cloves will throw up a mass healing word to heal those who have been hurt.
3 earrings will nod to Meadows, kind of reaching over her shoulder to kind of pull one of the crossbow bolts out of her shoulder, just kind of tossing it over the railings, going, thank you for that.
Yes. Also, Captain, I'm going to take a look on the dock and see if what they're talking about.
She'll nod to you.
He'll pull out a gem, and he will find a spot and sit down and spend 10 minutes casting clairvoyance.
Okay. Go ahead and post that for me.
I will also go in for an equally meaty handshake with the half-orc who threw me over.
He will reciprocate, and this time it is basically the "you son of a bitch," like equally as strong.
Yeah, I'll just a hell of a good fucking arm. You threw me over.
Sorry about that.
No.
Get you over.
Perfect.
What's your name again?
Omen.
Omen. Call me Grog around here.
Nice to meet you, Grog.
You too. Kind of pats you on the shoulder. Good hustle with that. And he kind of taps you on the chest with the plate and says, you might want to do something about that. If you fall off the ship again, going to be difficult getting you back on.
Yeah, I'll think about that.
Meanwhile, in the background, you just see Midgard just shaking his hand. Fuck. Fuck.
But at this point, Grog will look up and say, Claire! And the bird person, and for all of your references, Aarakocra are extremely rare in Wildemount. They are basically the odds of seeing one is basically like seeing a god. It is very, very rare, and so seeing this person with these brilliant and slightly soaked brown feathers and almost the head shaped of a falcon swoop down about 5 foot above Grog. It's an interesting sight. Those of you that have been on the ship are sort of used to it, but it's still one of those things where you're like, God damn it.
We can still be impressed.
Vera will look up and go, "Oh, I did not know that we would be having an Aarakocra aboard the ship. It's nice to meet you."
And to show off.
And Vera will hold out a hand for a handshake.
Claire will kind of look at you, kind of turning around with a curiosity, saying, "Seen someone like me before, have you?"
Raised by one.
Ha! That's an interesting story. I want to hear that one. I'll go to shake your hand.
Well, I mean, it's a long one, but Vera will kind of usher to the ocean all around them.
Grog will say, well, that will have to come later. Claire, can you fix the sails? I'll get on it. And she kind of shoots up and starts basically going to work patching up the sails where the flames kind of put holes into it. All right. Congratulations, everyone made it on the ship.
Yay.
Yay.
Woo. I will say, at this point, I'm probably going to pull out my wand, and I'm going to start playing music with it. Just like triumphant sailfaring music.
As this music begins to play, the clairvoyance will go off.
Yep. For reference, what it looks like is he has this, looks like a glass eye that's made out of a gem, And when the spell triggers, the glass eye will go completely clear, and one of his eyes will change, and it'll appear to be the glass eye.
All right.
As he can.
So you see more guards had arrived. There's now both Empire and Concord on the docks. You can see and hear, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Oh no, you choose whether
Oh,
you
wait.
were seeing or hearing.
Oh, then for this I would have chosen hearing. I wouldn't have gone seeing. I thought it was both.
So then you hear a lot of shouting as it seems that there is basically a large unit had arrived to clean up this mess and try to take care of what had happened on the docks. Make me a perception check.
Alrighty.
Oh, you can either switch between seeing or hearing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he'd first look and then he'd start listening, so.
Okay, so yeah, you again, you see that Concord and Empire soldiers are all around picking up the dead bodies, trying to clean up this mess. As there's a couple of people that are starting to patch up others. You actually see the turtle there, who is helping heal and not looking terribly happy about everything that is happening. You see the sergeant easily enough. She stands out with her fucking plate mail, but she's the only one who seems to be wearing it in the area. And as you, I imagine you switch to hearing.
Yes.
So you would hear them saying to someone you don't recognize the voice. Do we know about any ships in the area? Well, Sergeant, from what I know, there is one that is supposed to be in pursuit. They've been informed of the situation and hopefully are able to deal with our friends that have just taken their leave, ma'am. Good. They sink bastards. God. That hurts. Fucking was it cord? Lightning. Oh, it's always cord. It's always cord with these fucking pirates. Just you hear a stomping away, and that seems to be the end of the conversation.
All right, he'll finish the spell, and he will go inform the captain that we might have a ship coming after us.
She'll nod and shout, Midgard!
Yes, Captain.
Up at the crow's nest. I need eyes out on the sea. We might have company.
Very well, Captain. Would you happen to have a telescope to assist in that matter, or do you want just my eyes?
There's one up there.
Very well. Then I will go up there and use the telescope.
Okay. I'll go ahead and make a perception at advantage.
Yes, I shall do so.
Can we do a short rest in the meantime as well?
You can start one. I'm going to roll to see how long it's going to be before you are met.
Gotcha.
If you are met. We'll see how that goes. I got some rolling to do.
Well then.
14. So far, it's clear. The most you see is maybe a single fishing vessel off the coast.
I'll relay that information. Just like, I can stay up here and keep watch, Captain.
Do so.
Very well. And I'll be posted up in the crow's nest.
Alright, so now for some rolling.
Yep.
Whoa!
While there's a bit of time, Meadows is going to flick that copper to Asher. I give you all my money in the world. Thank you for saving my life.
Yeah. Just stop dying. Honestly, it's kind of a waste, you know.
As
We're pirates. Might as well steal my soul from the gods as long as I can.
As the people are resting, Vera will walk over to Cloves again. And go, hello.
Hello again.
Well done in the fight back there.
Thank you. Are you okay? You looked kind of hurt. Are you alright?
Besides the little bruise on my forehead, I'm perfectly fine. Checking in with you, though.
I'm fine, as you
Right.
can see, but that was a very interesting way of fighting that you did.
It's not my typical way of fighting, but it is effective. Anyway, I sent my friends to go help people with the ship. But in the meantime, while we're sitting here, uh, I think I've picked up that you're the type of person that enjoys the company of animals, correct?
Um, yes, I do like animals.
Well, then I've got something you'll love. And Vera will hold out a hand and summon in Carrie. And as Vera summons in their fifth friend, you see in front of you a very bizarre creature. It's like a small griffin, but instead of being like an eagle and a lion, it is a mixture between a bearded vulture and a house cat. And Vera will summon it. It will kind of sit in their arms for a moment before flying directly into Vera's face. Vera will grab him and hold it and hold it by the wings and hold it forward and go, "This is Carrie. Carrie, say hi." And then
Just this ungodly screech comes from this fucking bird.
yeah. Anyway,
Is someone dying?
no, this is just okay. Carrie, calm. Do you need a treat?
At
You need a
the
treat.
Oh.
sound of the word treat, Carrie will look at you expectedly.
And Vera will basically pull a bag off their belt and jingle it around. It sounds like there's a bunch of like treats or something inside, but as they open it, it's just a bag full of bones. And Vera will pull one out and hand it to the
Make
bird.
let's say dex check as Carrie is going to try to just stick
God
their head directly
fucking-
into the bag.
God damn it, Carrie. God damn it, Carrie!
Carrie just dives straight into the bag, just starts munching.
Carrie! Anyway, here, as I try to
Close
get
is
my
giggling at this.
head out of. Okay. Hey, Carrie.
You expect that by the time you get the bag away from Carrie, about maybe a quarter to at least a third of the bones have been munched.
I'm gonna need to kill more squirrels. Anyway, this is Carrie. She's her something. I don't know. If you
Close
wanted to.
cast speak with animals, so she could speak with Carrie.
As you do not translate any of the screeching or any of the like noises that Carrie is making, as Carrie is not a beast.
Oh, usually I can understand them, but this one is a little different.
Yeah. Yeah. She's kind of a monster. Yeah.
She's very pretty. I like her.
Yeah, she can be sweet at times, but most of the time she's just like this.
She bite if I pet.
Um,
I will do it anyway.
go for it.
Make an animal handling check.
Vera will whisper behave to Carrie.
But you have never seen Carrie warm up to anyone so quickly, Vera. It's almost disturbing as soon as Clove starts petting Carrie, just melts, and it's like it's like a purr mixed with this kind of like not quite like shriek. It's a very odd sound that is kind of like what the fuck.
Weird guttural choking noise.
Yeah, basically.
Cloves gently pets the feathers and fur.
Vera will look at Carrie, then look at you close and go, I need to keep you around. Did you charm her or something? Like, I've honestly never seen her be okay with anyone.
Cloves laughs.
You just have to be
Asher,
gentle with them.
Asher will walk over at this point, and he'll kind of look at Carrie and make a bit of a scrunched face. Right, well, I don't really want to interrupt what's happening here. So, rather than getting you situated in your area, if you'd like, I can take your things, get it all laid out for you, and then when you're done playing with this thing, I can show you to your room.
Well,
And then he kind of
it's-
like sticks his hand out to take whatever Cloves has.
Cloves doesn't have a lot, but she will like kind of just hand him a bag.
Is it
Probably her
the
sh-
bag?
probably-
You gotta be very specific what kind
It
of
is
bag.
not the
and-
bag. That I was actually very specific about where that is. So it is her bag, and also the very heavy crying shield, which is has a sad face right now.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
She has a face shield.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
I
Sad face.
remember.
yeah.
And
Right.
she will
Well,
just hand it to him.
anything else, or
I think that's about it. I don't really. I travel light.
he kind of raises an eyebrow and right, and then he starts walking down below deck, and he'll make a quick whistle over to Meadows, which Meadows would recognize means to follow him.
Yeah, he'll wait a second and get up. He'll walk over, like make his way just past Alex, pat him on the shoulder, and he's going to cast Cure Wounds again. Only first level, but
Thanks. Thank you.
good work out there. I'm gonna go sit down, and he'll make his way
Alright.
below decks.
All right, so
Do I
well, as-
see do I see like Asher walk away with the bag and then instantly
it
Meadows
is
following
a
him?
bag. It is
No, he waited
not,
a minute.
Well, no.
That too. But
Okay.
It is also not the bag that you're thinking of. So you're as far
fair
as you
enough.
can tell, it's fine.
it is a bag, not the bag.
It's Cloves' rucksack.
hmm
Okay.
All
While
right.
they're doing that, Farah will just kind of hand Cloves a few bones and let her play with Carrie for a little bit.
She is delighted to do so.
Well, that's
You guys are
happening
going to
now.
get a short rest.
Yay!
Awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent.
During that short rest, can I cast
Everyone gets an extra D6.
Find
by the
familiar?
way.
Oh, yay!
I'm sorry, we all get an
Song
extra.
of Rest.
Oh,
thanks.
Extra D6.
I'm just gonna roll the
And
d6.
Alex, no, you don't have a
Yeah.
brazier.
Can I find one on the ship?
Absolutely not.
Uh,
Not
is
that
it a-
fancy of a ship.
Is it a D6 plus Archon or just D6
It's
flat?
just a D6.
Okay.
in the little midst of all this, Owen's gonna go walk up to Alex. Greetings. Don't think I've ever actually spoken with you just yet.
yeah. Hi.
Hi, Omen. He'll extend a hand out.
I'll shake it. I'm Alex.
Nice to meet you, Alex. You been traveling with Cloves long?
Fair bit of time, yeah.
She he'll look around. She always look like that?
Well, no, not really. It's only lately since. I mean, obviously, it has something to do with our friends dying.
Ah,
She's not taking it well, and that's completely understandable.
no, it's
Yeah.
she seems to be doing well with it, all things considered. I mean, you
yeah.
yourself seem pretty fine.
Yeah, I'm good. But
Yeah,
no, she used to have like a longer hair, better put together. I guess.
No, I just meant never mind. Well, either
No,
way,
go ahead.
no, it's not interested in just spilling my guts out to anyone.
Fair enough.
Just like to be sure of the people around me. And you obviously don't seem as shady as the rest of these pirates.
Well, thank you. Take that as a compliment? I'm sure it is.
Right. Well, if you need anything or need some help, give me a call. Just protecting the pirates for the most part, but
Yeah.
doesn't help to,
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. Do that.
Same goes to you, I guess.
I kind of raise an eyebrow. Are you sure about that?
Sure about what?
You're a wizard, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, That's alright. I'll come and ask you about something, but we'll do it later.
Well, getting a little shadier.
Look, just now ain't the time and place to do it.
Alright.
If there's a time, though, you'll hear from me. And he has a little, grin that shows.
Alex will just narrow his eyes and then will just smile. Alright.
By the way. Good having you along, I suppose. See you around.
Yeah, see ya.
Little two-finger salute, then we'll walk away.
The fuck's up with this guy?
You say to no one, I imagine.
Myself.
All right. So now we're past it. You get your short rest, and as you guys are going along, Three Earrings is looking around, looking a little nervous. Didn't quite like that whole engagement, though she seems to have gotten at least somewhat of a breather in herself, along with the rest of the crew. It's what Claire is at the front of the ship, messing with the ballista. Grog is standing with Three Earrings, talking quietly. And Haley is kind of just walking around the deck, looking around as well. And then there's an impact as you all feel the shockwave from behind. And then there is an explosion. And then another impact as the ship is rocked with a hit that those of you that have been with the revelry would recognize as cannon fire.
Oh,
dear.
shit.
Oh my
The wave chaser gets hit hard, and as you all look back, you see a fairly large ship coming after you, and a chain attached to a ballista bolt that is currently attached to the back of the ship. And reeling from all of this, Three Earrings sends a look towards the crow's nest, then just shakes her head and looks back at the chain. It's in a. As she basically just walks back to look at it, you all feel the ship kind of lurch as it is basically not fully stopped, but you are no longer moving very quickly as the ship is approaching with a bit of speed. Three Earrings then walks back to the wheel, looks at everyone, and says, "Well, considering the damage," and she kind of looks down at the ship as you don't hear the rushing of water as the boat has now taken enough damage to start taking on water. She looks back at the ship, looks back at all of you with a large grin and says, "Well, let them come. We're going to take their fucking ship for our own, aren't we?"
Yes, we are, Captain.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, that would draw, that would
Smiles
draw
and
a cheer.
raises his trident.
And that's
yeah.
what we're gonna end.
All right.
Just say them. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear God.
Hell yeah.
Chip
Damn.
fight.
Woo.
Chip fight.
Chip
Ship
fight.
fight. Ship
Oh
fight.
no.
Fight, ship,
So,
fight, ship, fight.
Because of the fact that this is going to take a while, we're just going to
Yep.
go ahead and end early. But thanks everyone for watching, and next week is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, it will. Hope y'all
As
enjoyed
the
and
wave
like our
chaser is
characters.
now sinking, so that's really the only option you have now. So
Yep.
good luck, everyone, and we'll see you all next week for whatever the fuck is about to go down.
All right.
By the way,
Bye.
before we go, for those like tuned in and missed the other episodes, you can find them on our YouTube.
Yeah.
That's it. Goodbye.
What's our YouTube
Same
channel?
name.
What's our YouTube?
Say
No,
it.
Our
Say our
YouTube
YouTube
channel
channel.
is Lights of Amity. Lights of Amity. It's in the links. It's in the about part in the links.
There should
Oh,
be
yeah.
a.
Check the link in the description and don't forget
Yeah.
to like, follow, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to ring that bell.
If you-
remember that beautiful Twitch Prime
I'm gonna
sub that you
sink y'all
have.
and leave you to die in the
If
ocean.
you have enough time to
Anyone
watch
stop. She's
our
serious.
campaign
No,
on
shut up,
Twitch,
shut
you
up.
have.
No, no.
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 See ya.
Good
Here we
night,
go.
everybody.
Alright, good night, everyone.
Friend.
I muted them, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Alright.